Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everything is all as it should be. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. I've had a wonderful weekend, but of course, who have we got here today? We've got Lee, hello, hello. We've got Jack, lovely to see you, and you as well, Shredder. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. Obviously the weather's started to cool off a little bit, at least where I am in the UK. So hopefully that's the same for the rest of you as well. Because I don't know about you, I'm kind of over summer. I'm kind of over it. I've never been much of a summer person anyway, so I'm probably like the worst person to kind of ask in that regard. But I'm like, as soon as it gets above like 20 degrees Celsius, I'm like, nope, I'm over it. It's too hot. I'm not enjoying this. So I'm kind of ready for like the autumn weather to kind of come in. Though I say that, I think in the past few years, we've ended up kind of having an extra kind of stint of heat in September, haven't we? So I wonder if that's going to happen again this year. I wonder if there's going to be one more kind of push at summer before it all starts cooling off into like the autumn and the winter. I say this, I also don't like winter very much, but at least in the winter you can put layers on and stay warm, whereas in the summer, once you're hot, you can't do much about it. So it's easier to kind of keep yourself comfortable in the winter compared to the summer, at least for me. I'm sure there's people who are going to disagree with that. Hey there Baha, how are you doing? Going to have to head out soon, but wanted to say hi. No worries at all. I hope you're having a lovely day and get whatever you need to get done all sorted out. But no, thank you for popping by, I do appreciate it. I'm just going to tie up my hair because it's bugging the back of my neck. I should have done this before I started really, but you know, there's always something I forget to do. Yeah. In summer you can shed clothes and take a cold shower and be cool for hours. I find that doesn't really work. I mean, because like, obviously you can have a cold shower and that does help. But I find that when it gets really hot, I'm not talking about nice warm, I'm talking about like hot. There's only so far you can strip down. Once you get down to your skin, you've just got to deal with that at that point. And that's all you get. And you're just there, just like, oh, please. And like you're sweaty and icky. Like I've already said before, I'm someone who doesn't like being sweaty. So I'm just there, just grumpy and just warm, just like, just waiting for it to cool down again. Plus, I have to say, I always forget about this until the hot weather comes around. My car is like a sauna, and as far as I'm aware, my car doesn't have air conditioning, which is weird because it is a newer car. It's a 2020 plate, but if there is aircon in this car, I have not been able to find it. There's blowers that you can make cold, but they take a while to get cold. So when you first turn them on, they're just blasting hot air in your face. And eventually it gets kind of cold, but not really amazingly cold. Whereas my friend, who has an older car than me, has legitimate air conditioning in their car. So even though their car still gets really hot when it's like left out in the sun, at least they've got the air conditioning to kind of counteract it as they drive. Whereas mine just stays like a little sweat box, just driving around. It's not fun. It's not fun at all. The only saving grace in that is that my interior isn't black. My interior is like cream and white, so it doesn't get quite as hot as it would if it was a black interior. So there is that. At least there's that going for me. But it is like a little oven box just driving around whenever I need to go out. Which is not too fun. But I've been trying to find the shady places to park in, and that has helped. Hey Tofu, hope you're doing well. The weather has gotten better where you are. It's warm but not... Exactly, it's warm but not overwhelming. I agree. Warm is nice. I like warm. I like sunny. I like bright. But not when it's like overwhelming warm. That's why I say anything beyond 20 degrees is too warm for me. And I understand that's not too hot at all. 20 degrees is not warm. I'm just very bad with the heat. And I admit I am. I know that I am. I'm not a sun chaser. And I never will be. So I don't do very well with it. I find the issue is not the heat. Oh yeah, the humidity makes it so much worse. I do agree. I mean, a lot of the heat in this country is quite humid heat. I will say though, the other day I went out and the weather said it was like 26, 27 degrees Celsius. It didn't feel that bad because it didn't feel that humid. It still felt warm, don't get me wrong, but it didn't feel the same mugginess, the same heaviness, like the weight of it. That definitely wasn't there in the same way, which was interesting. But I've never really been to many other countries to experience their summers and whatnot, because I know people say like the summer in Spain, for example, feels different to the summer over here because of that humidity, but I have no desire to kind of chase after that thing, so it's not something I've experienced myself, but it's interesting. Hey there Goose, how are you doing? I'm doing alright, I hope you're doing well. It's 40 degrees where you are. What, Celsius? 40 Celsius? I hope not, that sounds torturous. I think we got it that hot like a couple years ago, and oh my god, that's when I got sick when streaming, when it was that hot. And Voiceless, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in. Welcome. Celsius, oh my god, yeah, I'm sure it got that hot like a couple years ago when I was still in my old place, and the room I used to stream in my old place, I used to live with family, so I used to stream in my bedroom in that house, but the room got so hot, it was easily a good 5 to 10 degrees hotter in the room than anywhere else in the house or even outside. So we were getting to the high 30s, which meant it was the mid to high 40s in that room. And obviously I was streaming in that heat and I didn't have a fan on because I was worried about the microphone. And I genuinely got sick. Not full on heat stroke, but definitely like, I don't know, a semi-level of heat sickness that lasted a good few days. Like I got really unwell. So I would never do that again. I am a lot more careful when I stream in the summer now, but my office is also a lot cooler and a lot more comfortable. So I don't think so far, regardless of the weather and what it's been, I've not had to worry about any of that sort of thing. It's gotten a bit toasty, but nothing compared to that. It was so bad. I was so bad to myself doing that. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Not worth it in the slightest. It's really not. There are places here in America where you can leave your car in the sun and you can bake cookies on the dash. I've seen people say about that. I don't know if anyone's ever managed that in this country. I don't know. Someone's probably tried. I don't want to try because I don't want cookies in my car. But it's crazy how hot cars can get. That's why it's like when you hear the stories about people leaving their pets or their children in the cars in the summer when they go off and do something, I just can't understand how people can do that, because I'll get into my car to go somewhere and I'm just like, oh my god, I can't wait to get out of this car. So I can't imagine then being like, okay, I'm now going to pop in to the supermarket and leave a living being in the car. I just don't understand how people can do it. But some people just think that way, I guess, or just don't realise the risks, or just don't care, unfortunately. I'd like to hope it's less that last case, but unfortunately sometimes it is. But whenever, so even now, if I see like a dog in the car, I'll like kind of peek around and make sure the windows are open. And if I see that the windows are cracked open, I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then I'll leave it. But I always kind of double check just in case. Because I would hate to walk past something and then something happened because I didn't think to kind of keep an eye on it. So I'm one of those people. A bit snoopy, I guess. I think concern's a better word. I'm concerned. I'm going to say that because that sounds better than like nosy. Way better than nosy. I just want to make sure, even just for my own sake. It's bad you hate it. I can imagine. I hope you're drinking lots of water though. Cold water and like trying to stay as cool as you possibly can, which I know is impossible in that sort of temperature. Yeah, I hope you're looking after yourself the best you can. And that it doesn't last too long. Jesus. If the heat is higher than 25, yeah, absolutely. I say 20 is a very low ball situation. 25 is absolutely the limit for me. Absolutely the limit. Above 20 is already kind of like swaying me a little bit. But as soon as it gets 25 and above, I'm like, nope, nope. But I'm pretty sure, I'm just going to check the weather app on my phone. Because I think my phone's saying it's like 26 today. But from tomorrow onwards, it's going to get to around 20, which is much better for me. And it's meant to be a bit more overcast and a bit of rain and stuff like that. So that's going to be much more comfortable and preferable. I'm quite comfortable in 90 plus degree weather. I'm guessing that's Fahrenheit, so I'm going to have to convert that. Give me a second, because I do not know my Fahrenheits. 90 Fahrenheit in Celsius. 32! I couldn't. And I'm used to temperatures reaching 110. Do you have aircon though? I ask out of genuine curiosity. 43 degrees Celsius. No. Do you have aircon in your house though? Because I know that supermarkets here have aircons, so I have been quite guilty during hot days of just going to Tesco's and sitting in their cafe in the Tesco's just to use their aircon. I have done that. And though less so in this house, because this house doesn't get quite so bad, but where I used to live, I would just go to the supermarkets and like sit in their supermarkets because they had air conditioning. It just made it so much easier to deal with. No, you do not. You're fighting with your pump to get a new one. Oh, I hope they do one for you, especially in apartments, because I find my experience in apartments is if you're higher up in the apartment especially, the heat can get an awful lot worse because just a lot more people doing people-y things and existing, right? And then all of that heat rises. It's the same as loft conversions. In the UK, a lot of people do loft conversions to their houses, where they basically make the attic like an extra floor that they can make a bedroom or an office or things like that. But the problem with them is they get scorching hot because of the heat rising, right? So you got to think, obviously English houses are built much more of insulation in mind to keep the heat in, rather than being something that can cool down, which kind of needs to be thought about now because the summers are getting hotter. But regardless, so then you've got all of that heat rising up into the attic, where you now have someone using it as an office, using it as a bedroom, but then all of that heat holds in the roof, right? So it's all just sitting there and not escaping from anywhere, and it's just like a little, like an oven basically. I know some people do have aircon, but it's quite rare over here, but whenever I've been in like a loft conversion, they're always so warm. So warm. Tofu, better avoid Florida because 32 degrees Celsius in winter. Oh my god. Yeah, I got to avoid Florida apparently. Or just stay in all of the buildings that have air conditioning. It also depends what sort of heat it is though, because you're right, humid heat is way worse than dry heat. Is Florida like humid heat or is Florida dry heat? Because that does make a huge difference, doesn't it? I feel like when it's humid heat, it definitely feels much hotter than it actually is because you just feel so muggy and gross. So Florida's humid heat. Yeah, I'm staying away from Florida. I have no reason to go to Florida now. I am not going, you can't make me. I've never been to America though. I don't know where I'd want to go if I went to America. I know with everything going on right now, it's not something I'm going to probably try and do. But if I was to go, where would I want to go? I'd like to go to New York, I think. I don't know, I've never really thought about it very much. Florida doesn't actually have air, it's just water masquerading as air. Oh my god. Surreptitious, welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. So what's the humidity normally like in Florida? I'm googling this now. Florida, like the number, because people put a number on it, which I never really understand. Florida humidity. 73%. Okay. And then if I do where I am, obviously I'm not going to say because I'm not going to dox myself, but where is it right now here? So the humidity is quite low today here. I know that I've seen the humidity get up to a very similar number, like the high 70s% and higher than that around here, but today's a low humidity day, but it can get quite humid over here. It's 9 in the morning right now. Yes, this is 30 degrees Celsius right now in Florida with 73% humidity. It's changed now, but it looks like you got some rain and thunderstorms coming up. I'm looking at your weather report. Oh god. Now our weather's meant to cool right off next week, which I'm looking forward to. I think, yeah, the time of day definitely makes a difference as well, because obviously as the day goes on it gets hotter, doesn't it? No, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Vegas, do some gamba. Oh, I don't know. Should I do so? Thing is, if I ever went to Vegas, I would have to do a bit of gamba, wouldn't I? I understand the house always wins, it's a business, but I feel like you'd have to do a bit of gamba. I nearly went to Vegas years ago. What was it for? It was with my sister. She offered to, because she was going to be paying it in installments alongside a friend, because they were going to, I think they were going to see Britney Spears when she was in Vegas doing her Vegas residency. I think that's what it was. I can't imagine it would be anyone else, but it was definitely to see someone in Vegas. And I was invited to go along, but I was a bit like, nah, I can't really afford it right now. Even like paid off monthly, I couldn't really justify the cost, so I didn't go. That was like pre-COVID, it was a long time ago. Because I think they stayed in that Black Pyramid Hotel, which I've heard's not very good. But I don't know, I've never been. I've seen videos online say it's a bit like rundown and stuff, but you know the one, the big old Black Pyramid. I feel like Vegas is just a place that seems to be an amalgamation of very weird buildings that can't seem to match a theme. That seems to be my understanding of Vegas, but it does seem to be very so detached from the normal world. At least when you see it online, right? That it does make you curious about it. And then Ohio for the memes. Why for the memes? What, is there a meme that I'm not aware of or I'm forgetting? I might be forgetting. Usually yes. What, the hotel? I feel like I just need to travel a bit more. Finally I did some travelling this year, didn't I? I'm going to start travelling a bit more. That's a problem though, because travelling is expensive. There's nothing in Ohio. Where is Ohio? I know so little about America. Wait a second. Oh, I see where it is. Right at the top. I see. Yeah, I'm so bad with America and all the states and whatnot. I know some. I know little bits and bobs, but I'm also like, I've never been and I've never had a reason to have all of the knowledge. Just avoid the Midwest. It's just corn and cows. Okay. Ohio's known for being a bit dystopian. Huh. There's food in Ohio. Ohio has some great restaurants. And it's the only place one can sample the wonderful JoJo's. I've heard of that. Is it Buc-ee's? Which is like the massive truck stop or something with like a... Is it like an all-you-can-eat and then like some big shop or something? I've heard that's come up on my YouTube a couple of times. Because obviously a lot of the internet is American, let's be real. So a lot of American stuff does come up on like in the internet sphere. So I kind of learn small things through that. But beyond that, I know very, very little. But it's such a big place. Like it's huge. It's so big. I'm just from my dinky little UK, like, you know, I'm on my little island, which feels big enough sometimes, to be honest. So imagining the size of somewhere like this, it's just like, oh, it's so big. It's so big. I'm pretty sure the UK could probably fit in some of your states. I'm not too sure. Because I know obviously a world map isn't the best representation of country sizes, so it can be a bit confusing. So it's really interesting to see like comparison maps with country sizes where they actually scale them. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick sip of my drink. Give me a second. You have something for this? What, for country sizes? I'm unfortunately drinking energy drink again, by the way, guys. So it is going to go a bit off the rails at some point during the stream today. But I've made my choice. I've opened the can. But Sky's Chili, Swenson's, Mr. Hero. All restaurants considered some of the best in the world are only found in Ohio. So if you're the sort of person who's really into like food, it'd be a good place to go because you could tour the restaurants. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm understanding from this. I hear very like opposing things when it comes to food in America, because you hear like all these amazing places, but then you also hear a lot of bad like stories about the quality of food at the same time, if that makes sense. Texas is almost 3 times larger than all of the UK. Oh my god, that's wild. That's so crazy. It's so funny as well because like obviously I understand that some Americans go on these like 8, 9, 10 hour road trips and go over like states and stuff, and it's like multiple days of driving. What's links in your chat policy? Just let me know. Just ask me. Don't just dump a link and then you're all good. If you're saying, oh, I want to post a link to this thing relevant to the discussion, I'll let you do it. But obviously I get suspicious if someone just drops a link. But yeah, because I obviously live in the north of England at the moment, but I'm originally from London. So obviously sometimes, yeah, put the YouTube video in, go for it. So sometimes I want to travel back to London to visit my family, right? But it's like 3 hours on the train, and then I've got to then do an extra hour to get further out of London to where my family lives. And I'm just like, that is a lot of travel time. That is so much travel time. I can't be bothered with it. Plus it's very expensive. Trains are so expensive in this country. Thank you for the link. Let me see. US states. Ah, okay. I'm going to do a quick click through on this just so I can get like a bit of a gauge on it. So, Rhode Island. Do I know Rhode Island? It sounds familiar. So Singapore, Rhode Island. Wait a second. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? I'm going to go and do that. There we go. And I'm going to cast a quick eye over this. I know New Jersey. I know New Hampshire. I know Vermont. Okay, I know more than I thought. Let's go! Okay, so see Hawaii. I know Hawaii's small, but then I see Hawaii and I'm like, yeah, Hawaii is small. Especially compared to everywhere else, I guess. It's really interesting that I love this sort of stuff. I've definitely looked up maps before, like to kind of get like, when you see like pictures of like country comparisons, I've definitely done that like a good few times. But America is just such a mass of land. And I know you don't use a lot of it, 'cause there's just so much land. Like no one needs this much land. It's so much. It's crazy. I've put it on 2 times so I can quickly just breeze through it looking at it all. See, New York's another place that feels like it should be small, but it's not actually small. Like in my head, New York's this tiny, tiny place, but it's not. Like it's so weird how you kind of get these perceptions on things. Just in my head, it just feels like this tiny little area. And of course it's not. That makes no sense, but it's just what my brain does. Oh God. It's getting bigger though. It's just all just America. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, there is a city and then there's the state. That's very true. So my brain might just be thinking the city, which obviously would be small in the grand scheme. Oh, there's England. There's the UK. Similar to Michigan and Minnesota. Okay. So now I've got some perspective and it's still just getting bigger from here. So we're kind of like a size of one of the medium to small states is what I'm getting from this. Arizona's massive. Oh god. Oh. Yeah, I know Italy's bigger. I'm so bad with geography and stuff. I'm so dreadful. I'm the worst. I didn't study geography for a reason. I did history because I am very bad with all things geographical. I'm bad with maps. I'm bad with countries. I understand geography's more than just that, but I am bad at it all. Okay, so Iran is bigger than... That makes sense. I did think they were bigger than Texas. Alaska's huge! Alaska's another place that I've always thought was tiny. But Alaska's massive, but I guess once again, a lot of Alaska is kind of barren, isn't it? So it's not all being lived in because it's not really livable. I didn't realise Alaska was the biggest state. That it was so big. That's crazy. Thank you for sharing the video though. I love this sort of thing. I find it so interesting. Thank you for sharing. I would have put it on the screen, but I thought I'd quickly just breeze through it just to give me some context on the situation. 32 hours is the longest road trip. Oh my god, no. I couldn't do it. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I couldn't do it. It's funny though, it's just what you're used to, isn't it? It's just what your life is and what you grew up around. But it kind of provides really interesting kind of perspective for like what people are kind of used to doing. And so where the limitations kind of lie. I live in a smaller place, so I'm used to less travelling. And that's just normal, isn't it? To quote some British YouTube, in Europe I can drive a couple of hours and be out of Europe. In America I can drive 8 hours. Yeah, exactly. It's so true. It's so true. Like, it's lucky in a way over on this side of the world where I'm so close to so many things. But then it makes things feel so far away because I'm like so used to like not having to do as much travel to go to places, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like a weird kind of double-edged situation where I'm not probably experiencing as much as I probably could have because it feels longer than it actually is because I'm not used to having to gallivant across the state lines and go like ages away, you know what I mean? It's really interesting. I don't know. It's very interesting. I will take another sip of my drink though, and then we'll pop on over to the game because I'm hoping we can get all of these quests done today, the whole of the Stormblood Hildibrand adventures. We managed to do all of Heavensward in one stream because they seem to be getting shorter. So I'm hoping we can get through all of the Stormblood ones today. And then obviously then we've got the Endwalker, and then they're still doing the Dawn Trail ones, so I'll probably hold off on doing those until they finished releasing the patches for them. So we probably won't do those ones straight away. But does anyone know if there's any kind of side quest stuff before the Stormblood Hildibrand adventures? Because in Heavensward there was the Scholasticate quests, wasn't there? Is there something similar here, or is it just straight onto those? Because I haven't seen anything, but I also didn't know about the Scholasticate, so I could have just missed it. I live just outside of Washington DC and have to drive 9 hours to visit your mum in West. That's wild. That's so crazy. That makes me feel so bad for my like 3 hours of travelling, and I'm just like, nope. Can't be bothered with it. To be fair, it's more the price of it because train tickets are really expensive. I should just try and drive it, but I've not driven on motorways yet. I've been driving for years and I've still not done the motorway. It's so bad. I need to get my friend in the car with me and we're going to do motorways. I need to do it because it makes so many journeys so much more complicated because I don't want to brave the motorways for the first time by myself. So I'm trying to avoid them. I need to do it. I'm sure they're not even that scary. I'm just a very nervous driver, so I need to get my friend in the car and we need to just do a few junctions on the motorway, a few kind of like merging ins, merging outs, all of that, and then I will be fine. I will be fine. I just need to do it. I need to be brave. I need to be strong. And I'm neither of those things. Right, give me a sec. I'm going to change screen. Give me just a moment. I'm going to assume if there is a side thing that I'm unaware of here, it probably doesn't lead directly onto this, if this makes sense. Because the Scholasticates, while obviously the characters kind of crossed over, it wasn't directly related to one another. So if we do miss something, it just means next time we come back to Hildibrand, we'll just need to do it then. Because I haven't seen anything. Let me do one last little check. So no, I definitely can't see anything. I think we'll be okay. I have checked to see who we need to take this quest from as well. I believe it's the Lala that's stalking Nashu, is my understanding. And I think I know where they are as well. I think we're quite close to them. So, my piggy, yeah, my piggy. I did the extreme Rathalos. I unlevel synced it and did it by myself a few times because I wanted the piggy and I wanted the Rathalos mount. So I do have those now and I'm very happy. And I got the little piggy name. I was so excited about this. What do they call them? Tags? It's on here. What do they call them? Titles. So I was so happy about this title. I got it yesterday. Hey there, Seven. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I was doing my custom deliveries because I'm currently leveling up my Weaver, and I was doing the ones in Idleshire because I think I've maxed out Zloe at this point. So I was doing the other guy I could not pronounce, the Golden Piggy, and I was doing his. And then I got this title from it. And for those who don't know, basically I can't stand crafting. I don't like it. I don't like crafting. I don't like gathering. But I've finished my gatherers and doing my crafters. So to entertain myself, I have made myself a pig. So I am a pig. I have a pig minion. I have a pig mount. I am the crafting pig. It keeps me entertained. So when I got this title, I was just literally, I was here sat here in the dark because I didn't turn on the lights because sometimes I don't. And I just went, oh my God, yes. I got so excited over this title. I'm not even kidding. I was so overjoyed. I didn't know it was a thing. So I'm still very happy about this title and I'm going to keep it for a while, I think. What do you mean insufficient chest space? Wait. What's full? My hats are full. Ignore my inventory. Ignore my inventory. Please ignore. Oh no, the trousers are full. Ignore my inventory. It's not that bad. It's alright. No, don't look at it. It's okay. It's alright. No. I don't have a problem. Right, can I do it now? God damn it. I don't have a problem. I don't. I'm fine. Okay. You're back, welcome back. You're also on Crystal. Yeah, this is my main character over on Goblin. But we recently started around Reborn again from the beginning on a new character. And that one's over on Golem on Dynamis. Oh God. Ah! Drink. Oh God. Sure. That one can go over here. And no! God. Ah! No! What else is still full? Oh God. Okay. What? You got the spaces? There's spaces. Do I need another retainer? I don't want to pay for another retainer. Oh, this one's still full because I've got 2 retainers. Sure, that one can go. Okay. Now can I change? Where's my top? Wait. Why am I naked? Okay, we're okay. That was just full-blown panic. We're fine. We fixed it. We're all good. We're good. We do need to go through my inventory. In my defense, it's a lot worse than it usually is right now because of the crafting that I'm doing. So a lot of this is just materials that I won't need very soon. So that's part of the problem. That's definitely part of the problem. Not the entire problem, but part of it. Definitely part of it. Idleshire, I call it that for 5 expansions until someday it got voiced in a cutscene. Wait, how is it pronounced then? Is it not pronounced? Is it Idleshire or something? Is it Idle? Because I've always just said Idleshire. I've done Endwalker. I can't remember them saying it out loud. I'm basically up to date. I've not done 7.3 yet, and that's so I'm a bit behind in that regard. But I am up to date beyond that. Hey there, Sleet. How are you doing? Idleshire. Is it Idleshire? Idleshire. Oh my god, I don't know. I'm going to say Idleshire. I say enough things wrong in this game. I may as well add another one to the list. I'll just add another one. It's fine. But didn't want to talk to you. Hi. No. I'm fine. Thank you. This is the guy we need. I can tell you what. The caffeine is already hitting me. I need to stop drinking caffeine on these Sunday streams. Oh, I see. Okay. So it's not like Shire. It's like Shire. Like Yorkshire. That sort of thing. See, I'm so used to saying Idleshire now. I feel like I wouldn't be able to say it that way. Because that does make sense. That does make sense. Right. We are going to talk to this guy. We're going to get this started. If we're here where I am, my grandma is like one of those people that loves to talk. And they, like, from an older age era, like, well, what, so they're just talking about some old stories and stuff? Hey, you're Eorzean, right? An adventurer, maybe? Good at killing and whatnot. I dabble. I dabble in murders. Me? Oh, I'm no good at it. I mean, other than the occasional rat, but, I've got a job for you, if you're interested. So this is Mikote gal, this incredible, beautiful, wonderful gal. In this tavern, right? Come all the way from Eorzea, like you and me. So beautiful, this gal. So beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl travelling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. Okay. I've dabbled in a few murders. Right, so what we're going to say hello to Nashu. I'm guessing it's Nashu in here. Right, where are you? Why isn't Hildibrand? Oh, he flew away last time, didn't he? Yeah, Hildibrand flew away, no wonder. We're looking for him again. Hello, Nashu. But you're not by yourself, though. Oh, you're with this guy. You better not be scheming and conniving with Nashu here. She doesn't deserve it. She's very sweet, but I think she's quite easy to trick. So I will kick you. I will give you a good old punt into the sun. I'll do it. Hey there, Luna Snacker. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome. And she thinks Las Vegas is a bad city where they committed sinful acts because of the gambling. Some people are like that with gambling, aren't they? Some people are like that. I understand why people are concerned about gambling, but as long as things are kind of regulated, but the problem is obviously people get too into it. Plus, that can be the case of anything, right? Right, what's up, Nashu? Are we looking for Hildy? I have seen this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek. Yes, no you haven't. I know I can't trust you. And I should be glad to take you to him if you like. You were ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. Catfish to be precise. Though I care not for the Eorzean, I am Gyodo, Namazu, and the services I provide are not free, I'm sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kagane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Look how unimpressed I am. Leave her alone. Don't scam her, I swear. Cora, if it isn't Adora, don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me. She's recovering from surgery and could be a bit stubborn at times. Oh, bless her. I hope she's recovering well and gets as better as she can be soon. I think I would be like that, though. If I was, like, stuck, unable to do things because of surgery or illness, I think I would be a bit stubborn. I like getting things done, so I think I would be a bit of a menace. Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildibrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you'd better not let him get away this time, and I immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. And you can't get much further east than the Far East, right? You're not wrong. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but wouldn't you know... I just saw what she called him. Wouldn't you know it, Gyoza was talking The talking Numa here says she knows where he is. Careful, careful. This one knows our game. Escaping her wrath is going to take all of our skills. I look so unimpressed. I say, there is no need for such menacing glares. None whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were travelling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. And this is why I hate the Namazu. The society quests were bad. They are bad. They should fry themselves in a pan with some butter sauce. Yeah. They're just very... underhanded, I guess is the best way I can think of it. They're always like up to something, can't they? And they can be very scheming and ready to scam people. But the thing is though, depending on who you talk to in this game in general anyway, a lot of people seem to be like that. So it's kind of like they're just kind of joining in, right? And doing the same sort of thing. But they have caused us a lot of troubles. So I don't like them either. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me. Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat. Nashu's so sweet. Okay. It's okay, Nashu. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Aorzean, but none of them were any help. Nashu is bae. She's just a sweetheart, isn't she? Yeah, turn him into sushi. We can cut him up, make some nice like sashimi. And it'll taste really good. Oh, Inspector Hildibrand, whatever could you be? Stuck in the ground or in the side of a building like as not, keep an eye out for legs. Or, following his keen inspector's sense and searching for a case. I think it's the first one. I don't think bottom feeders like Namazu would be good raw. You can get cooked sushi sometimes. Yes, he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Oh, that's it. If the inspector's always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Are they good for fish and chips? Ooh, so we're going to chuck him into a fryer. So we're gonna bundle him up, throw him into a deep fat fryer. We've got to batter him first. Batter him up, cover him in batter, throw him into the fryer, and it'll be some nice flaky fish and chip fish. Right, I need to question the residents. Okay. You remember this? Yeah, this is the first time I've done them. For some reason, I've put off doing the Hildibrand quests for so long. So we've been doing them all on stream. Obviously, we're up to these ones now. So we're getting caught up. We're getting there. But with the shorter ones, we're doing like one expansion's worth each weekend. Like on the Sundays. Because the Aram Reborn one took 2 streams. That one was a bit longer. You're not saying anything. Yes, no spoilers. No spoilers. Very tasty, flaky. Now I want fish. I only have salmon. I have salmon, but it's like smoked salmon. Unsolved crimes? It so happens that a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakusa district was one of the most recent, as I recall, but you may be assured that, oh god, the Seki Sugumi will track down the thief in due time. Okay, this way. It's over this way, right? I can only imagine he is hiding behind you. Yeah, he probably is. He's very lurking in the shadows and hearing about all of my plans. But if that keeps him away from Nashu, then that's fine. That's all that matters. Oh, there we go. It's you again. I wish there was a cat emoji command that I can make in chat. I mean, if my Maxwell's working, you can get a cat dancing on my head. But Maxwell did break last stream, so I don't know if it's back yet. Alright, you've got me, Miss Samurai. But before you do anything rash like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny little bits with that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance... I'm sorry. Hey, Maxwell's working. Oh, you're the Aelzoon adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. For a moment there I thought I was done for. Those Sekisugumi don't mess about. All cut first and ask questions later, you know. No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Hola, Maxwell. Yeah, they broke last stream. It breaks quite often, to be honest. So it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents like the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. It was 5 years ago, or maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Oldar's busiest bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing that it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain, because she had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so, What's up with the Lalas and having a thing for Makote gals? Why do the Lalas like the Makotes so much? I'm curious. Ever since that day I've watched her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study, years and years of observation, of obsession, until you know her better than she knows herself. Kinda creepy, my dude. As a Lala would think for Makote girls, I have no defence. I'm not saying I don't like the cat girls and the cat boys, but there's just something about the Lalas that are like... Because we've met more than one Lala that like gets really into the cat girls. There seems to be a trend. I have to admit though, I am a bit more weak towards the Ellison men. They seem to be my biggest weakness, but I am also quite happy with a cat boy or cat girl. Perhaps when the time is right I shall reveal myself to her, but until that blessed day I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Astinian. I have a bit of a list. Obviously Astinian is on that list. Amaric's also on that list. I can never pronounce his name properly, but the Stefanovian, the guy in the Sky Steel Manufactory, Haunchafaunt, of course. Briarden, I found Briarden far too handsome. I know he was a bit of a dick, but he was very good looking. It's just something about the Elsen men, okay? They just get to me. I have a weak spot. What's my opinion on Thancred? Thancred is dad. I think Thancred's great. I don't know that I don't really see him and think he's like hot, but you know, he's got like a mood for him. But Thancred is dad. And whenever I see him I just call him Papa Thancred. Dad Cred, yeah. Exactly. How do I feel about visitors? Are you welcome to pop on by? I never mind. Dastardly doings and purported instances of criminal behaviour? This is Kagane, my dear. We have no shortage of that here. But since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokusen these days is that of the wealthiest among us and how they're being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. We haven't found out what the stalker character is yet, and they still creep me out. We don't know who they are. I don't know if we will find out who they are. We must at some point, surely. There you are. Learned anything interesting? A skilled thief seems to be targeting wealthy merchants. A creepy little bastard who followed you to Kagane says he's been stalking you for 5 years. He is a creepy little bastard. I mean, he's doing no harm, right? And he's clearly like got her safety in heart, because otherwise he wouldn't have asked us to kind of keep an eye out for her. But kind of creepy. You know what? I'll keep his secret for now. We're looking for Hildibrand. If we tell her about this guy, she's just going to be uncomfortable. He's not doing anything wrong. But if he gets too close, then he knows we can beat him up. So it's fine. It's all right. For God's sake. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief. Oh, that is just the thing. Well done, Adora. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akebono and ask him about the latest incident. Take a sip of my drink, sorry. Okay. Follow on after her. Oh, what do you guys think of my current glam, by the way? I quite like it. I'm quite happy with it. I kind of felt kind of proud of myself for figuring out the gloves, because obviously these sleeves don't come with gloves on them. So I got the, I think it was the Noir gloves, and dyed them gunmetal black so they kind of matched up a bit better. I think it turned out quite nice. I like the blue and black. It's the metallic blue, like the normal metallic blue. Because sometimes I think the metallic dyes can be a bit too overbearing on some things. I think it's just enough just to make it interesting. Do the choices matter on what you choose? I think you just get a different response, but the story continues the same way. So it's not like there's diverging paths in the story. You'll just get different dialogue, if that makes sense. He certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. Oh my god, look at that stash! Look at this! That's very dastardly, isn't it? And that fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make a mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akebono, for all your help. I swear to you that on my honour that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. So it is Akebono. Let's go and ask him about the robbery. I can't get over that moustache. It's so over the top. Oh! Uh-oh, Nashu? Are you okay? Oh, there's the Lala running. You okay there, bud? Forgive me, my lady. In my haste, I did not see you. Are you all right? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, you aren't one of them samurai, are you? Shigure, at your service, my lady. I thought it was like the Assassin's Creed. Yeah, no, it's literally just different responses. So the story will continue the exact same way, but it means sometimes you can get some quite funny kind of exchanges between characters. Like in Shadowbringers, there's this one where you're all kind of being cornered by these people. And you get a few options of dialogue, and one of them was just Kupo. So I chose that because I had to. And then Thancred, in response, I can't remember the exact wording, but basically was just saying, like, you know we could get killed, right? Like, stop messing around, but in different words. And I thought it was quite a funny response. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behaviour, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. Oh, that's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. That merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Hello, good sir. Greetings and salutations, Master Akebono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector, and this is Adora, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? I saw Hildibrand on the thumbnail and immediately clicked, hey there Indigo, welcome on in. Yeah, I've not done them, so we're finally getting up to date on them. So we're doing the Stormblood ones at the moment. We're hoping to get those done today, and then next Sunday we'll be doing the Endwalker ones, and then we'll need to wait for the Dawn Trail ones to finish off before we start those. And so we've been doing Hildibrand Sundays for the past few weeks, and I've been enjoying it an awful lot. Inspectors, I'd heard rumours that one such as you will come from the West. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning, one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked, and when he went inside to investigate, he discovered that my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. Are there a lot on Endwalker? Because I feel like after A Realm Reborn, there hasn't been very many. Is Endwalker like a long one? You've just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. Ooh. And thank you for the 2 gifted. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Very generous of you. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of other robberies. And now I too have become a victim. Endwalker relic of course, the relic weapons. Oh god, I might have to do the relic weapons. I might have to do those to continue the story for the Hildibrand stuff. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card. Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildibrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the 2 of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal. And since the Sekisugumi seem to be at a loss, you'll be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. Only costs Poetics. That's all right then. Poetics is fine. I have an audience. What do you mean? Have some people found me? Hello. Some people have found me. Hello there. Were you like right next to me before? It's weird how they sometimes teleport you between cutscenes, right? It's so weird. There you go. I didn't even know that until the way later because I did all of the quests. Ah, I see. Right, let's finish off this one. All we've got to do now is stick with this case and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildibrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try and learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Stupidly obsessed with... Oh god, he's such a himbo, isn't he? He's such a himbo. Absolutely. Ooh. Nashu is on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Your days of wolf burglaring are numbered. Oh, lovely drawing. Because Inspector Hildibrand... Oh, went too fast. Inspector Hildibrand. Hey, Inspector. Stop messing about and join us. He is pretty great. He's so silly. I don't know why I held off on doing these for so long, but I've really been enjoying them so much. His lack of brain cells and charms have captivated me. That's the thing. He's an absolute idiot, but he's a sweetheart at the same time, right? And that's the only reason he gets away with anything, because he clearly means so well. Core, it's been too long since I've had the chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these darlings to good use next time. Yeah, Nashu and the bombs, not good. Oh, bugger, good thing I've got plenty more stashed away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Girls, run. Girls, run away. We're cooking this fish. This fish is going to get cooked. Oh, hey there, Godbert. Hey there, Papa Hildy. The fish has been cooked. So silly. Right. Oh, they are very familiar feet. They are very familiar feet. Let's get straight in, shall we? Well, if it isn't Adora looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Have I got news for you? I did get my fish sticks. So I've been asking after the wolf burglar fellow, the one that left the cheeky note claiming credit, you remember? And it seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all of the eyewitnesses, I've had enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Beautiful, stunning, gorgeous artwork. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, wouldn't you say? maybe leave the art to the professional artists. Or I don't see how this helps us, honestly. I feel like I can't be mean. I might need to do ... I can't be mean to her ... It's fantastic! Why is Daddy laughing? That's how they say it's great in French, or whatever it was. I know the mean cookie. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. The metaphorical one, that is. Oh, I'm sorry, Nashu. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglar's been targeting, and see if we can learn something new. Oh, Alfie could teach us some stuff, right? That would be cute. I'll head to Kugane Dori, and you could check out the tea house and the hostelry. Okay. Which one's closest? I guess over here? Take another sip of my drink. The last thing I need is more caffeine, but we're having it anyway. I can't be stopped. Where are we going? Oh, over there. Hello, kind sir. Ah, the infamous thief. I know of him. For a mercy, he's not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Hey there, Connor. How are you doing? It's what, 3 in the afternoon? It is 3 in the afternoon, yes. I tend to stream earlier on Sundays. So during the week, normally Thursdays or Fridays, I stream at 7 PM BST. And then on Sundays, I stream at 2 PM BST. I'm already doing 2 streams a week at the moment, but hopefully I'll get more up and going in the near future. I'm doing alright though, Connor. I hope you're doing good. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronise the tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forgo it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. You're good, glad to hear it. Tired and aching, but good. What have you been up to? I'll tell you what, my shoulder is still aching. I don't know how many of you saw my tweet, but I managed to bash my shoulder really hard yesterday. So it was really tender, and it still kind of is. I'm guessing it's going to eventually bloom up in a bruise, but it hasn't really done it yet. But I really twacked it hard. So it's such a boring story as well. Basically, for context, right, my bathroom, the window is above the toilet, but it's about head height, the window. So the window ledge is about shoulder height. So I was cleaning the toilet, as one does, and then I got up too fast and just bashed my shoulder right underneath the window ledge, really hard, to the point that I was there and I just went, ah, fuck. Just really loudly, just by myself, because it hurt that much, right? And then obviously I have a nap on weekends because I like having naps, and I couldn't even lay on that side because the pressure of my weight against the skin, it was just too tender. I just couldn't deal with it. So it's still quite tender now, but it's a lot better than it was yesterday, and it's trying to bloom up in a bruise, but it hasn't quite managed it yet. I hit it so hard. So stinking hard. It hurts so much. So stupid. But I know there's no more damage than that because I can move it all completely fine. The pain's only skin deep and it only hurts on the skin when it gets bent or pushed. But actually any movement or anything like that is no problem at all. So it is only just bruising. But it's very uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable bruising. How am I dealing with the heat? I'm doing alright. It's due to cool down in the next few days as well. I hope you're dealing with it okay. Too long it has been since I shared a pipe with an Ijin. How fortunate I... You have no desire for a smoke. Only talk of the wolf burglar, I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades. And despite their best efforts, the Seki Sagumi have no leads. Some say that... My brain just completely kaputted there. Give me a second. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favour me with tales of your own, I ask that you leave me to my pipe. It's far less demanding company. Okay. And the last one is over there. Whee! But 3 hours of training this morning. I just saw what caused your aching. No wonder you're aching. Oh my goodness. Well done for doing it though. Right, let's pop on a little sprint, shall we? I could choose the shards, but I'm partway there now. I may as well finish it. I may as well finish it and go the rest of the way. Preening Pundit. I say, the Kagane wolf burglar. Must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? Bah, it's no use. The moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy, like so many others. Oh, and if you had seen the vase before he took it. If there was any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled alive in a tenkonto. Tenkonto? Right, so where's Nashu? Nashu, where are you? Nashu! Okay. There's a shard here. I will use the shards. Boop. Right, where is she? Oh, I see her. Where is she? Right, what have you found, Nashi? What information? Ah, here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? Well, if there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. Very true, Nashu, very true. And that said, we've had a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was eyeing next. Oh, where's he going? Gah! Who have you run into this time? Oh, the Lala. To be fair, he is smaller. He's easier to miss. 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? Such beauty, such grace. And he's off. Poor guy. At least he's okay though. Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Hey there, Motive, how are you doing? This fucker, what do you mean? What the la-la? Oh, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you were after the wolf burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do, but I recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kagane... Oh god, give me a second, I need a cough, I'm just going to mute myself. That's better, I could feel my voice going funny. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kagane, it's been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumours that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Just sitting around, feel like racing but too lazy to set everything up. Ah, maybe you'll find the energy to do it later. No harm in a bit of a rest. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy's there. Can we come too? To the auction, if you like, but I very much doubt you'll be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Well, you can't assume those things. Oh, don't you worry about that. Adora here's got plenty of money to buy and sell you 1,000 times over. Don't tell people about my purse, thank you. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. Sharing my wealth with a stranger. Tut tut, Nashu. Are you sorry for it now? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it. Well, you said it anyway. Like, come on. There's a burglar on the loose and you're letting people know that I'm rich. Right, where are we going? We may as well run. We may as well run. Dee, 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 dee. Oop, this way. Do, 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 do. Mr. Shiggy. Just add it onto Hildibrand's bill. True, true, true. It does make for good bait. That's also very true. But we can put it on Hildibrand's bank account. It's all good. He's got plenty of gil. I mean, he's part of the Gold Saucer, so... this venue has been reserved for the private auction. The guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you. Master Akabono, was it? You can't forget that facial hair. What if it isn't the inspectors? I did not know you'd be joining us. I presume you're here to... assume you are come to keep watch for the wolf. But should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, that should we desire the same item, I'm not wont to surrender without a fight. I got a new pedal set from a guy that races in my city too, so I'm waiting for an adapter for that. Might be another reason for the laziness. I'll be fun once it's all set up though, right? I'm guessing it's an upgrade from your previous pedals? Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if you're so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Upgrade, but more of a temporary thing. Why temporary? Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yangtze. Oh. I didn't realise we were auctioning actual living beings. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this. He's got a rope around his snout. This is very dubious. I don't know. I is none other than the fabled Rat Man, an unholy union of man and beast, a demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. Oh, the poor guy. They are way better than the current ones, but I'm looking at upgrading to a really high-end set, which I see, that makes sense then. So this is kind of like a stepping stone into another upgrade. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 Kaban? 600, 700, 800,000 Kaban, 800,000 Kaban, going once, going twice. The society quest is actually cute. Leave them alone. Yeah! Even then, right, I don't know, just the trading of living creatures like this. I understand we have pets and things, right? But I think it's fair to say that what's the best word? Intelligence? No, that's not the right word. You know what I mean, though, that they're above pets, is what I'm trying to say. So it feels kind of like slave trading, and I don't know how I feel about this. It does feel very morally ambiguous, doesn't it? But I guess at this point they were still being called like beast tribes and stuff, weren't they? So they're kind of seen as lower beings. I don't know. It makes me uncomfy. So to Master Akabono, let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. But those are €450 without the clutch and €550 with a clutch, so it's quite expensive. Oh, that is expensive. He's not really going to eat him, is he? Yeah, he's going to eat him. It is uncomfy, isn't it? I have 2.2 million MGP, but I've apparently never done the Gold Saucer intro quests. How's that work? How do you manage that? Yeah, this is a black market, isn't it? Okay. The statue you're about to see was brought to Kagane from the west, the land of Eorzea, to be precise. But let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. What is it? Oh! Oh my god! We found the inspector! Why is he stuck in this pose? What's going on? What is going on? Your best guess is getting MGP tickets from... Oh, the Moogle treasure hunts. True. it would give me a customizable pedal feel and a brake that can withstand 200 kilograms of pressure. Wow. So that's why it would be more of a permanent. I see. So expensive, but for good reason. Sometimes that's the case with some things, isn't it? It is pricey, but there's reason for it to be so pricey. Some things aren't. Some things are just expensive for the sake of being expensive. But some things, there's a reason behind the price tag. But what is going on with Hildibrand right now? I didn't know how we were going to come across him. I didn't expect it to be like this. But these quests do always do the unexpected, don't they? So I shouldn't be so surprised. Okay. Oh, okay. I give you the Eorzean Gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. A marvel at its intricate details, the features so expertly realised that some have likened it to a living, breathing man frozen in time. How do we tell him? How do we tell him? Honestly, I've never bought one of those. I do fashion report on a semi-regular basis. But how do you do it if you don't have the golden saucer unlocked? Because don't you need to do the golden saucer quests to unlock the gold saucer? It's cheaper than the other high-end stuff with similar specs. Okay, so what? It's a really good way up of cost and what you're getting. That's good. So you must have done a lot of research, huh? Joint lock, it's looking like it, right? I guess you don't have to do... I guess! I never thought of that. I've always just done the quest. The most luxury car brands are like that. Their cars are crap, but because they carry a brand name... It's true. I mean, it's a case of a lot of things, isn't it? I think I've said this before. I feel like there's a cap on how good something can be. And once you reach that cap, you're only buying a name at that point, and that inflates the cost. So you're getting something... Like a handbag, for example. There's only so good quality you can make a handbag. Like if you got the best of fabrics, the best of craftsmanship, which obviously isn't the case on like mass-produced stuff, but let's just say, once you meet that kind of threshold, what are you charging for at that point, right? There's definitely kind of a ceiling on quality, but the price can continue beyond that. I've had the same wheelbase for nearly 3 years and still hasn't had a single issue. Oh, that's good. It still even gets software updates. Oh, awesome. That's good. Like, having something that lasts a long time as well definitely makes it more worth the cost. Because you've got to think of, like, cost per use, right? So if you're using it quite frequently over 3 years with no problems, the cost per use is actually quite low. But you need to be able to do that initial expensive investment. Whereas you can get cheaper stuff, but then it breaks faster. So overall, you're spending more money because you're having to replace it more often. And then also the cost per use is higher because it breaks faster. But if you can't afford the initial upfront cost, that's just the cycle you kind of find yourself in, which is a big shame. It's a really big shame because I've got that going on with my vacuum cleaner at the moment. Boring example, I know. But I've had my vacuum cleaner for nearly 2 years, but it's barely sucking anything up now, and it's constantly getting like stuck and like all other problems with it. But it was a cheaper vacuum cleaner. But at the time, I wasn't really able to justify spending like £300 on a vacuum cleaner. But now off the back of that, I'm going to have to replace it way sooner than I would have done if I had invested that £300 on the vacuum cleaner. But it was when I first moved, so obviously I was buying all the furniture and stuff like that. So areas where I could kind of cheap out a little bit, I kind of had to be able to afford everything else. Because I had to buy like a fridge and things like that. So yeah, it's a shame, but it's a reality, isn't it? It's a reality. Well, would you look at that? That statue's spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Oh, Nashu, you blessed, blessed heart. Oh, he's twitching. Was that a trick of the light, or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the Inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Oh, they're saying he's frozen because of the temporal magics from the previous episode. I wonder, but he was moving when he flew away. I don't know. Was he moving when he flew away? Maybe he wasn't. Wait. Uh-oh. Nashu, put that away right now. How did it light? How did it light by itself? Oh, God. Nashu? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. Nashu? I suppose you have a point. It wouldn't be very Inspector-like to blow the innocents to kingdom come. It would not be! Hey there, Haku. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good. Whew. Relief. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. Oh, you don't want to know, Shiggy. You don't want to know. Oh! It worked, though. It worked. Oh, I knew it. That's no statue. It's a genuine article in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's gone into hibernation again or something. Hildy? This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Oh, with the Hildibrand adventures, anything is possible. Strange. I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you! Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of a sculpture and an automaton. Marvel at the way its features change, fluidly and effortlessly. You can't still want to sell him! He's a man! You can't still want to sell him. The previous creature was bad enough, and now you're wanting to sell this gentleman inspector. I don't know how I feel. You are a shady, shady man. Shady man. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding for this one-of-a-kind statue of 500,000 Kaban? Bag is bag, true. And there is no accident in the world of Nashu. I feel like Nashu, right? She can be very... what's the word? Gullible and easy to trick. But at the same time, sometimes she can be strangely smart in other ways, right? 600. 7. 800,000 Kaban to be paid in full here and now. Once more, Master Akabono will not be denied. Will any challenges claimed to the Eorzean gentleman? 900,000! We've got to do something, Kadora. If we don't, these people are going to buy the inspector. Good riddance! No, you can't say that. Good riddance. I bid 900,000 Kaban. Oh my god. Bwahaha, there is nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1 million Kaban. Oh! Why is there another bomb? Where has this bomb come from? Why does everyone have bombs? Okay, it was just a smoke bomb. Okay, okay. What's the meaning of this? He's gone! This is a reference to the Final Fantasy... Oh, is it? I've never played that one. By the Kami, the Eorzean gentleman has vanished. I actually haven't played very many of the other Final Fantasy games. This is the main one I've put a lot of time into. I've played 7, but a very long time ago. And I've like dabbled here and there in bits and bobs, but I'm not the most well versed. So there's probably a lot of references that go over my head, to be fair. You've just been robbed by the Kagane wolf burglar. Oh no, they took him! The wolf took Hildibrand. Oh no. That thrice damn Oni, he struck again. I saw him, the fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards the short pier. Oh, Greg's also a reference. Yeah, someone told me that. Where is he a reference from again? Do you know what this means? Inspector Hildibrand has been stolen. Kidnapped. Ah, he's a recurring character, I see. We've got to get after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor Quickern. And we can't have that. We cannot have that. We cannot have that. Please do not partake in the very muscular flesh of Hildibrand Mandeville. I'm sure it'll be quite tough. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to the short piers, didn't they say? They did. We may as well go on foot. We're quite close. Let's pop a sprint. Can I just go through here? Dee, 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 dee. There they are. Where is he? Where's Hildy? Where's our resident himbo, please? Oh, you followed me, I presume. Of a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildibrand, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-gill thief eat him. Honestly, I really love the fact that they made past summons be main bosses in the form of primals. Yeah! I mean, it's quite funny because when I was playing through this, I only had very limited knowledge on them. I knew some of them, I didn't know all of them. So it's been quite fun having people kind of tell me about things as I've gone through the game and like educate me on the lore and stuff. I really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun. Are you perchance referring to the Aelsian gentleman? That hideous statue? Ah. People are so mean to him. I dare say no one in their right mind would want to try and eat it, but nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honoured to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards Ruby Price. He can go on forever, I do not mind. 'Twas a sight I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back, and never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day, and seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, he has left a trail we can follow. Come, let's make haste to the Ruby Price. Okay. Oh god, he's all the way over there! Right. We'll go here and fly. I don't know if this is the most efficient of routes, but I've done it now. Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, I like the Gold Saucer. It is a lot of fun. It definitely is. Am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. Cool. We need to go this way. Oh god. When it comes to the cups, I always stand just directly in the middle and let luck take the wheel for it, and it works out quite consistently well actually. More often than not I get double MGP. What's this mount? It's from the Mog Station. It is a cash bought item. It's called His Royal Headness on Parade. Any fun? I've spent far too much money on the Mog Station. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've got this one and the latest cat that came out as well. He's cute, isn't he? I like him. He's cute in like a scary way, but I like him a lot. He kind of suits my kind of aesthetic quite well. Which you wouldn't guess based off my design, but I like creepy looking things like this. Oh, you got the big whale! I also got the Maine Coon that recently came out. I love the animations for it. A cute little menace. Hey there, Joker, how are you doing? And I think this guy is so adorable. I also have the fat cat, 'cause of course I do. Oh, the Akita! Oh, awesome! You're good, glad to hear it. You bought the cat for your friend? Yeah. I find it so hard to resist these things. But at least they're account-wide, so I've got them on my other character as well. So that's good. That makes it a bit of an easier pill to swallow. Here we go, this one. Meow meow. Meow meow meow. I love the animations because it's got like a stretch. And then it can do like a little bath. And then it hisses. So this is the one I use in PvP because of the animations. And someone bought me a gift card and I have to resist the urge to buy mounts and costumes on the online store. Or you can just buy mounts and costumes on the online store. I am very guilty. I am very guilty. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the wolfman and his stolen statue. Alas, I cannot say I've seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there have been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wave through smaller vessels leaving our waters, absent cause. This looping you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. I see. Thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive the interruption. We shall continue our search elsewhere. there is also the fact that the Guardians in 14 trying to harness the powers of the icons feels like a nod to 5, since that is one of the main plot points. Ah, interesting. The question is, where else would we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? The Kojin? We could go and talk to the Kojin. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest of vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on the ability to extract payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tithe. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveller who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make the necessary overtures. Okay. Speaking of 5, I damn near gasped when I saw Kafka's bastard face pop up during the Omega raids. Xenos was built different. Xenos! I can't stand the man. I can't stand him. I've said this many, many times. I can't stand him. When he came back again, I was like, for God's sake, I thought I got rid of you. I thought I saw the end of you, but you had to come back and just continue being a nuisance. I swear to God. I feel like I really don't like him. He's the absolute best. I know a lot of people love Xenos. He just really irritates me. He really does. He really does annoy me. I just get so annoyed by him. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits who are those who refuse to pay the tithe. Like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to the waves or the waters, a dead man drifting. It is one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that's what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I'm not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow that man to the Isle of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. Did you know the story of Endwalker is largely inspired by 4? I did not know that. I did not. I think he's a fun villain, but outside of that you don't care for him. That's valid. I think I understand what they're going for with him. And I'm not saying he's badly written or anything. There's just something about him that when he shows up, I just go, ah, please. Yeah, but I feel like that might be kind of intentional at the same time. I don't know. But I know some people really love him, whereas I just have this strong dislike of him that I just don't like seeing him just show up. I'm just like, please, just go, just leave. I don't want to deal with you. It's definitely intentional. It's true. But it's just like, Hey there, Curie, how you doing? Do I need XP eggs, boiled eggs? I do not. I have a nice little stash of them on me. But thank you, I do appreciate it. Ignore my inventory. I have boiled eggs though. I hope you're doing well. A dead man in a boat bound for the Isles of Becco. That's the stupidest thing ever. Unless... Aha, don't you see? He mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugane wolf burglar. Cool, what luck? Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by the way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on, to the Isle of Becco and that thrice damned wolf. The sisters. Oh, the sisters! Right! I see. You can give me... Oh, you don't need to give me anything. Don't worry. I'm all good. But thank you for the offer. Very much appreciated. If I could... The best part of Xenos is that he stands out in his day and age where everyone wants to... That's true. That's very true. I can't deny that. They did make him very much like an unsympathetic villain, didn't they? Which is... You can't fault that. Because, like, I love Emmett Selk, but obviously he does have a big layer of, like, sympathy in his story. Which works really well for him, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. He is just evil for the sake of being evil. I literally did the Tower of Zot in the Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster this morning. Oh, fun! Oh, everyone hates Asahi. Everyone hates him. I also hate him. Definitely, definitely. Worst villain. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Here we go. Also, while we're talking about other Final Fantasies, 10 has the best Shiva design, and I will die on that hill. I don't know what it looks like. I did start playing 10, but I didn't get very far on it. I got the Steam version, and boy is it a buggy mess. So I think I need to find a different way to play it. I hated him once I heard his voice. Oh yeah. He definitely had an intention with the way they presented him, and they did a very good job. And the intention of him was to be hated. Right? And everyone did it. Everyone hated him from the get-go. So in that regard, very good performance and very good writing. The intent was served. Hark, over there, a wolf. Or at least someone who's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. Aha, we've got him now. Hey there, Morg, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Ten has a banger story, but the overworld. Yeah, I didn't get very far at all. My cutscenes kept on glitching out with like the green screen situation. You're doing good, actually. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. So it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. Ooh! Hello? What's this furry nonsense? Why are there furries now? First there were zombies, now there are furries. Oh god, can we forfend? That's no wolf burglar. This is a man dead who yet moves, a restless spirit bound for this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. I beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life, more purpose and meaning, a brotherhood. They are furry zombies. Why? Why are they furry zombies? Wait a minute, you're one of the gentle dead men. But what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? You could never finish 10, that's fair, that's valid. The locations are amazing, but having to walk through the overworld is a nightmare, is it? See, I do want to try and play it again. I've finished all of the main lines except for 16. I am very loosey-goosey on what Final Fantasies I've played. I need to try more. I need to properly try some. Maybe I should do some more on stream to try and play some more of them. Oh, God, furry zombies, though. As I live and breathe, in even further reaches, I find myself reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first. As unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumours of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be the home to the host of undead individuals not unlike myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the Isle, myself being the logical choice once again. But why are you a furry? 6 is a must-play. Noted, noted. Well, he is dead, like his sense of fashion. On another fun fact, Hildibrand's Warrior of Light form is actually the first Final Fantasy protagonist. Oh! All of the Crystal Tower is from free, every single boss. All of the individual raid names, the whole thing. Oh, is it? Also, when Hildibrand does that pose with the other summoned warriors, that's actually the cover for the first game. That's so interesting. For those who are in the know for these things, it must be so fun to see all these little Easter eggs. Truly, well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of unlife, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable as a lot of you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss of what to do next. The island was abandoned and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotten flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I'd felt pulled to our leader, Master Zombiebrand. His ether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer. So I followed the trail and it led me to this place. Cool, then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildibrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the wolfish get-up? It's not the sort of thing a gentle dead man usually wears, though it's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a travelling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with a common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features, and so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombiebrand needs us. Now with the 9 stuff in Dawn Trail. See, this all goes so over my head. We get a lot of fan service. But I gather that Final Fantasy as a series is very fan servicey. It is just a side quest, yeah. So at the end of each expansion, throughout the kind of post-game patches, it builds up the story of the Hildibrand quest, and it's just like a side thing. But they're the best side quests, exactly. Hildibrand being in Final Fantasy XIV is like Dragon Ball compared to Dragon Ball Z. Huh. Interesting. The warm, fun, light-hearted Hildibrand with the emotional damage. You're not wrong. You definitely kind of need the contrast, don't you? Because it does get very sad in the MSQ. Nothing I've heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me. But no matter. If this misshapen undead wolfman can lead us to the thief, I shall trust him wholly. It does not really start... Oh, is that when it started kicking off in 7? Right. Hildibrand, we are going to find you, okay? We're going to find you, buddy. Right, how far do we need to go? Oh, quite far. I may as well fly. Away! Do-do-do-do. Hey there, first time. How you doing? Hope you're doing good. After a long day of crying from MSQ, Hildy cheers you up and makes your sides hurt. True. The MSQ definitely made me cry, more than once. Yes, Master Zombiebrand is close, and we are nearly upon him. And the wolf burglar, at long last, will bring that bastard to justice. Oh, have we found him? So Hildibrand is basically just a bunch of... Yeah, literally, that's all it is. It's just a bunch of shenanigans in the form of mysteries in side quests. Oh god, look at him. That's all they are, but they're so good. Wolf burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender. Gah, so they finally caught up to me. Cool, he looks exactly like my sketch. Oh, Nashu. Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. Aye, this is this day the Bakufu will have their man. That is to say, their Lupin. Oh, he's off! Speedy, super fast. Also, Final Fantasy was never solely fantasy and always had tech, but 7 really kickstarted the whole tech thing. Yeah, that's true. There's definitely a lot of tech, isn't there? It's basically a comedy skit. Yeah, 7. Stop, damn you. Oh god. Nashu, please. Nashu, please put them away. The inspector's still not stepped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight, Dango style. Oh, Mr. Look, I was just providing constructive criticism, Goose. I was trying to help. God. Oh no. Oh no. He's awake. Bombs. Shut up, you stupid statue. Oh god. Bugger me, are those bombs? Oh god, oh god. Idiot, get rid of them. Get rid of them before you kill us both. How is he stuck onto that shield? Oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hildy, are you okay? Oh god, we're gonna lose him again. Yeah, we lost him again. God damn it, where has he gone now? Oh god, he's there! Hildy! Oh god, he is dead. Straight. Oh god. Thank you for the 2 gifted. Much appreciated. Thank you for your generosity. Hildy is if Wile Coyote got isekai'd. Oh my god, yeah. Dango now of explosive flavour. Oh god. Help, Adora, Nashu, anyone. Oh, bless him. I suppose we ought to save the inspector. Or forget Hildibrand, now's our chance to catch the wolf burglar. No, we've got to save it. Look, save the himbo. Save him. We can go after the wolf afterwards, okay? Save Hildibrand. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dalamud. So this is nothing. Let's get the wolf burglar instead. Nashu! Oh. Oh, the poor guy. You threw yourself into the ground. There we go. There we go. There we go. We'll get you in a minute. We'll get you in a minute. Okay. God's sake. Oh my god. Thank you for the 7 gifted. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And Hype Train as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anonymous gift subber. I don't know if all of these subs with the same anonymous person, but thank you so much. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hello, Sans. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. This is going to bing for a little while now because I've never fixed these notifications properly. It can bing for a while. It's fine. It's fine. But no, thank you so much. Thank you. I told you before, Wolf Burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fool, on the other hand. If that's how it's going to be, then fool it is. Unexpected? Oh! He had a bird. He had a bird companion. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. Suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, then there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief takers. Hey there, Myriad, how you doing? Yeah, we have a very generous anonymous gifter today. And a very much appreciated one as well. Gad, the nerve of that villain! Oh! How'd you get yourself out of the ground? And how do you get a bird mount so easily ready to fight for us? He may have fought for it, who knows? I say, Adora, I've come to expect such cold calculating behaviour from dear Nashu, but not you. I said we were going to help you, what do you mean? Hooray, Inspector Hildibrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game, am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eorzean gentleman, this statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. Sometimes I like to think he's one of those robots that does stupid, silly stuff. What, Hildibrand? I trust I needn't remind you that I too am capable of such motions despite being neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombiebrand is no statue. Quite right. He is an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yep. I like how they always check on me to make sure that they're actually seeing what they're seeing. It's so funny. Good sir, by your garb, I gather you're a samurai. Am I then correct in assuming that we're in the Far East? Oh ho ho! As I wake from gentle slumber and find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan? Ching! Yeah! Woo! But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator's sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away for honour and justice and a hard-boiled egg. Just don't call his mum Grandma, absolutely. Wait for me, Inspector. You know I can't run that fast. We'll catch up to them, I'm sure. Master Zombiebrand looks to be to his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or he would be, if I weren't, you know. But as much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. See you later, ferryman. Oh, for God's sake. So, in Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire, as well as a zombie overlord. Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs. I dare say I will never comprehend. Oh, thank you for the 5 gifted. If this is all the same person, you are being overwhelmingly generous today. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for the 5 gifted. While I regret that we are unable to apprehend the wolf burglar, I'm glad that this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Dun, 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 dun. Something tells me he has a deep voice. What, the samurai guy? Oh, they're not very far away. What am I going to go on this time? I'm going to go on Fat Cat. Ding! Yeah, I need to turn it off. I haven't sorted out my anonymous sub notification properly, so it dings for all of them, which is so bad of me. I need to fix it. But I keep on forgetting. So you just got some dings to deal with. I could mute it, to be fair. Ding ding, but then I wouldn't know. Thank you for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Oh, hello. Now, one of your kind was sold. I don't know if we should tell them that. I don't think we should. Did I not tell you that I caught the scent of a case? And here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped... I can never pronounce these guys. The case of the kidnapped... I'm going to say Quican. I'm going to say Quican. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest fan was a friend... Oh my god, I can't talk! Give me a second. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kagane. Oh no! It is the one that was sold! We sail on ships as sailors to East Aldenar Trading Company, dock to Kagane docks to unload goodly goods, when goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feast to me and my friendly friend. Is it Kikan or is it Kikan? It might be Kikan, you might be right. That would make sense. Chikan? Is it... so Kikan, Chikan... Chikan makes sense as well, to be fair. I live to butcher these names. You get very used to it very quickly with me. Should we go for chicken? Let's do that. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna try and go for that though. Okay. And by the Kami, did that rat man just speak? Samurai, hush yourself. Chicken, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know chicken? Always demon with lucky flesh. We go with goodly merchant, all alone, many turns, left, right, left. Very confusing. Then bad men grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too, and then I jump into water. It would seem that the currents carried him to the shores of this island, but I have yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless chicken sailor. Because they do not know or do not care that he is a chicken, he passes for a rat man of far eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believes to bestow everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible, albeit hideous, statue of Eorzean make. That was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Kagane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The fiend. You didn't seem to care about it at the time. When we're actually at the market, you seem to really not care about it. At the very least, we should... but we know he sold his chicken-friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. I shall see the wicked punished and the innocent set free. Yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. So I guess we're probably going back to Kagane, huh? That we are, okay. That we are, let's get going. I did say it felt weird, and now they're pointing out how weird it was. So we've got to go and save this guy, this poor little guy. Just trying to do his job, make some coin. Where are we going? We are going over here. Do 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 do. Give me a moment, sorry. Sorry, just had to cough. All good. Right, where's our man? Where is our evil man? Is he over here? Yes, he's still over here. Okay. Thank you for the hype train, the level 4 hype train. That's crazy. Thank you so much. You fiend. Ah, statue. Okay. Can you strike me down? The Eorzean gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a chicken sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. Huh? I should hope I've remembered doing something so, reprehensible as that. But more importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You are not of the Sesagumi, a common Ronin, are you not? They can do a citizen's arrest. A common Ronin, come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided when I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity! The self-same piece stands before you, with the chicken who escaped your kidnapping attempt as incontrovertible proof. That's not the word, is it? Incontrovertible truth. There you go. Of your misdeeds. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you can do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain, there is no denying it. And yet I do. Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognised here. Only the Sekisagumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. Ha ha ha! Mwahaha! And with that, I bid you good day. You scoundrel! You rapscallion! You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. Dun dun dun! We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The wolf burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now do yourself a favour and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favour. Ha ha ha! He's being arrested! That's what you get. We need to find the friends, though, the friendly friend. Shigure, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. Though you would favour me with such kind words is a great honour. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, though you failed to inform the Sekisagumi of the wolf burglar's crime despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own, is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekisagumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits that I will not suffer in our samurai. Hey there, Latte, how you doing? Good morning. Ah, poor guy. But at least he's kind of got his foot in the door a little bit, which is good going. Friendly friend! Yay! He's safe. Oh, he's so much taller as well. 1,000 thanks for you to saving my friendly friend. Warier and warier we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. That ended well. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I'm no more than a common Ronin. My pursuit of the wolf burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekisagumi or any other authority. I came to Kagane to join the Sekisagumi, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief. A thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential. A thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekisugumi. Oh my god, aren't they supposed to be like thieves? Who are thieves? Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane wolf burglar, and we shall start right this instant. The mole people, I don't think they're thieves. Were they thieves at some point? Thank you for gifting a sub to Latte. You're being so generous today, you're going to make me all, like, flustered. You're going to make me all flustered and shy and embarrassed and stuff. But no, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. He means well, he's just an idiot, okay? But he means well, he's great, he's lovely, he's got a heart of gold, but he is an idiot. But he's our idiot. Right, let's go and talk to the guy. Adora, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavour, perhaps more so than the others. Their help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems to be rather more reliable. The wolf burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistants, I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end, to wit, yours and mine. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think that it's nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. Were they like thieves in Old Iron Gridania? Were they? I'm trying to recall, because the main place I know them is in Shadowbringers, isn't it? But I think they're under a different name there. Not really, but there is a band of chicken thieves in open world where there's a okay, so there's a group of them that are thieves, but they're not all thieves. That makes sense. How are you doing, by the way, Arak? I hope you're doing good. Typically they're merchants, but there's some bad eggs. That's fair. That makes more sense. I mean, in any race there's going to be bad eggs, right? It's just down to how many of them are bad eggs. Right. Shiggy, we will keep the himbo under control, okay? The best that we can. He is a very energetic gentleman, I will say. Oh, Hildibrand will return in the Blade Mislaid. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, a little dance, let's go! Oh, I like this dance. Please say I get this as an emote. I want it as an emote. I saw we do get an emote from this line of quests. I'm hoping it's this. I do! Yes! I'm going to be dancing all over the place. Going to be so good. They can sort of struggle with the idea of unattended property, but it depends on how much interaction the individual has with society. That's fair. I'm looking forward to getting it. Yeah! More emotes. Okay. Have you heard, Adora? The wolf burglar for whom we have been searching day and night has struck again. Word has reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. I love using that emote when waiting on stuff. Oh, I'm so going to be using it. Hildy, don't mislabel blades. That's how you get children. Huh? Huh? That one's gone over my head. That one's gone over my head. You will come, will you not? Yes. Then let us brook no further delay and make haste to the Rakusa district. No worries, Joker. Thank you for popping by. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I'll see you later. I wasn't expecting the furry zombie, it must be said as well. I was a bit like, why is there a furry zombie? God, he's quite far away, huh? Where's the closest thingamabob? Where's... Oh, there you go. It's one there. There's one over here. Do, 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 do. Many a man called... Do they? Guys in chat. Guys in chat. Is this true? I've never heard of this before. You don't cross swords. I know you don't cross streams, but that's Ghostbusters. And I'm guessing peeing in urinals also don't cross streams. It's sword fighting? I've not heard of this before. What are you guys getting up to at your like guy sleepovers? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Ryson. Welcome on in. Are you like boy sleepovers? Are you sword fighting? With not swords? What are you up to? What are you doing? Where am I going? I'm going over here. Okay, over here. What happened? I don't... We've started talking about sword fighting. I am very confused. Oh, you fixed your clothes. Good stuff. How many versions of this outfit do you have? Just on hand? You don't do it generally, but you see how well it lends itself to the euphemism. It does. It does. I'd never heard of it before. Yeah, you don't cross streams. No crossing streams. Bad idea. Hey there, Ryson. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good today. I apologise for the trail this conversation has taken. I'm full of caffeine. I always do these Sunday streams with an energy drink and it always goes wrong. I always end up on some train of thought. I need to stop doing it. I need to stop. But I feel like the hyperactivity lends very well to the Hildibrand quests. I'm like, has there been one person that completed every quest in this game? Or does it just keep on going? Oh, there's definitely someone who has. Obviously, when new patches come in, new quests kind of show up. But there's definitely someone that's done all of them. I wouldn't be surprised. Meat sword, meat flute, and then meat club. Oh! I don't know how I feel about this. I think, you know what? I think it's just involving the word meat, which is really not a big thing for me. Just meat. Ugh. Oh. And thank you for the gifted stuff for Ryson. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, God. It's making me kind of cringe. I have to be honest. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm getting so sidetracked. Sorry, Hildy, I will be with you. My face is hurting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, stand ready to assist any and all who seek redress for crimes as dastardly and daring. I did once see the most impressive thing ever at a baseball game. Oh no. Understand at stadiums in the US, a lot of times men have a trough to pee in. It's kind of horrible. But I once saw a bunch of guys around the trough with the blue hockey puck in it, and they were passing the puck from stream to stream, pushing it around the trough. It almost did a full lap. What did I read? That is gross. That is so... Oh my god. You know what? Sure, bonding. Bonding, why not? Bonding with random guys at the game. Sure, sure. A little known fact that it's also referred to as a snosbury. I'm so confused. Hey there, Akin, how you doing? Oh my god. You do not condone that sort of activity. Okay. It violated every element of the guy code. Oh my god. That's... Oh my god. You know what? While I have to deal with longer queues for toilets being a girl, I at least don't have to worry about people seeing me pee. So I think I will take the longer queues and a locked cubicle. Rather than troughs and urinals, I think I'll take it. I'll take it. I will deal with waiting. I'm used to it by this point. I'm used to waiting. Oh my god. And thank you for another gifted sub. Oh my god. Are you trying to make me cry? I swear. Because it's going to happen. I swear to God. Thank you so much. Thank you. My keen inspector's sense has led me hither. Speak, my good man. What injustice befell you here? You'd rather deal with longer queues too? Yeah. I think that's one thing I am grateful for. I don't have to worry about urinals and things. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. But I guess you just get used to it. It's just what you have, right? But either way, or troughs, very true. But I will say it also means that you have ease of going to the bathroom in places because you can just stand behind a tree, for example. Girls have to pop a squat somewhere. It's a lot harder to deal with. So it goes both ways. Someone did gift you a sub. It was very generous of them, wasn't it? I hope you enjoy your emotes. You don't get used to it. It's always a little horrible. Oh no. I imagine it's quite vulnerable feeling, right? Because you're just like out in the open. Just out. Like, you know what I mean? I can imagine that I would be very uncomfortable with that. But I don't know. Inspectors, I guess the Westerners. I remember you, gal. If you are so eager to hear the tale, then I shall be glad to tell it. You avoid using public bathrooms in the same way I avoid angry geese. Oh my goodness, so you really try to avoid it. I can understand that. It was him, the wolf burglar, bold as ever. He attempted to steal the finest sword in my collection, the Saburo Tsukihiro, in broad daylight. Why, Kami? But you said he attempted. You called. Run away. It's a very Robotnik moustache, isn't it? It's such a stash. Like, oh my god. And failed, aye. Bwahaha. Little did the fool know I had recently employed a new bodyguard, a peerless samurai worth every kaban. So the fiend was unable to abscond with your precious blade. Truly, you are unfortunate indeed, Master Akabono. It does not affect is who have pissed in the woods. I mean, sometimes nature calls, is all I'm going to say. And in those dire times of need, I imagine it's a bit easier if you have the equipment. I don't know though, because it's not something I partake in very often. I don't make a habit of it, but, you know, I think once in everyone's life, someone has peed in a woods. I think it's just life, right? At least once in your life. What man hasn't pissed in the woods? Exactly. It's the same with girls. It's happened at least once, but it's a lot more awkward for girls. And you're also a lot more vulnerable. An awful lot more vulnerable in that situation. Yeah, surely this is not the end of it. The wolf burglar has his pride. He is not want to forsake a prize. Master Akabono, I have no doubt that the thief will come for the blade again and again. I pray you permit me to aid your men in protecting this treasure, that we may finally bring this villain to justice. I haven't peed in the woods, but you have on the side of the road. Yeah, I think that counts in the same kind of category. A public place that is not a bathroom. Just open the door, swung to the side, and enter the storm drain. Oh my god. Yeah, if nature calls, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. You have the spirit, I'll grant you that, but I have no need for additional guards. Your Jimbo alone is worth 100 men, if not more. Master Akabono, I think you underestimate this foe. You try my patience, boy. I have made my decision, and I will not suffer it to be questioned further. Find another way to earn the Seki Sugumi's approval. Now then, I have a pressing engagement in Sanjo Hamamachi, to which I have been looking forward to all week, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let this business with the wolf burglar delay me any further. Good night. I fear he has let his turn of luck lull him in a false sense of complacency. He should be doubling the guard or tripling it, if only he would reconsider. We were travelling through Canada once we stopped. I went to the side of the road and I was in the middle of it and looked up and saw a moose about 20 feet in front of me. Oh my god, that is scary. If he will not listen to reason, then he must be made to listen to reason. When in doubt, try again. It's not the most well thought out plan, but for lack of anything better. Alright, let us follow Master Akebono to Sanjo Hanamachi and once more impress upon him the gravity of the situation. What quest are we even on? The Eye of the Hingen. Oh wow, we've still got a fair bit to do. Oh god. We're going to have to decide if I'm going to go for a longer stream or do this over 2 streams. Because we still have 2 more patches after this. We've still got another quest in this patch and then still 2 more patches. Is this going to be a 2-streamer? A 2-stream one? I guess we'll see. If I don't get so distracted by discussions of peeing in woods, I might get a bit more done. I need to be less distracted. Where is the man? Where is the man of whom we seek? Is he down here? Wait. I can read maps. Whee! Is he down here? He is not down here. Wait, where is he? Where is he? Are you in here? No? Where are you? Ah, are you over here? Are you down? Ah, you're down here! Cheeky. Down we go. Ask all you like, the answer's still no. There's a very short list of people who get to pass, and none of you lot are on it. I applaud your diligence, I do, but we're here to help. If you would admit us to speak with Master Akebono, we might convince him to let us stand guard over the Saburo Tsukihiro. I feel like this discussion could go on for a very long time. Ah, so that's your game. Trick the daft doorman into letting you in so you can steal Master Akebono's priceless sword. How stupid do you think I am? It's the word meat. It's the word meat. It makes me feel so uncomfortable in this context. As if you'd consort with the likes of you lot. Not a looker among you. Hey! Really? My mother has told me I'm quite handsome. Oh, Hildibrand. I'm sure she has. Maybe if he was in the mood for a taiko mochi. Not today though. Master Akebono made it quite clear that he would only welcome additional entertainers if they were Geico of surpassing beauty, which you're not, so piss off. That went rather poorly. I suppose we have no choice but to resign ourselves to this outcome. Nay, Shiggy, I think not, for I have a plan of surpassing beauty, if I do say so myself. Are you acquainted with any Geico by any chance? Well, there is an Okiya nearby, whose proprietress may have given me a few odd jobs. But wait, what exactly is your plan? Jasper, thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing good. Welcome on in. Welcome. All shall become clear in time, my good man. Lead the way to this Okiya. Yeah, Okiya. That sounds right. Okay. Right, now, is Hildibrand going to dress up as a Geico? Is my question. Kind of have an inkling, because he doesn't mind putting a dress on from time to time, which is no shame in. He looked very pretty. I wonder if that's going to be his plan. Hey there, Jasper, how you doing? Did you get caught up in my very generous anonymous sub-gifter? Where am I going? Wait, no, I'm going the right way. Wait. Where am I going? Where am I going? Is it in... It's not in here, is it? No. I'm so bad with maps. Ah, over here. You like my parasol? Thank you. It's very on theme. Hey there, Tori. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. I hope you well and had a lovely stream. I hope you're enjoying RimWorld. And of course, welcome on in, raiders. Quick introduction from me, I guess. I am TofuuRabbit, Tofu for short. Just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends, if this sounds like your sort of thing, your sort of vibe, I'd love to get to know you. We're currently doing the Hildibrand adventures in Final Fantasy XIV. We are on the Stormblood ones, so no MSQ spoilers, but if you haven't done the Hildibrand adventures yourself yet, and you are concerned about spoilers, obviously, take a step out, I entirely understand, and I hope I can see you in the near future. And yeah. Stream was very chill until the very end. What happened? What happened? In the last 30 minutes, you got tons of bad luck. Oh no. Well, I hope it didn't ruin the stream for you. Obviously, if you need a raid and run though, get something to eat, something to drink, make sure you look after yourself. But if you want to hang around, I would love to have you as always. And the same goes to your wonderful community. If you guys need to go for any reason, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And I hope I can see you in the near future. British Bunny Girl, yes. Very, very British. There is no hiding it. I think I have like the most British of accents, unfortunately. Thank you for the hydrate echo. Give me a moment. And thank you for the stretch. Ah, my shoulder. Oh, I pulled it. I injured my shoulder yesterday and I've just pulled it stretching. It's all good. I'm fine. You're hanging around more aggressively. That's completely fine. You can do a passive hang around, an aggressive hang around. Whatever works. British accent rocks, what do you mean? I'm not saying there's anything bad about it. I'm just saying I have a painfully British accent. It's like some people have a more subtle accent. I am just full on, just like a punch to the face of just British. Just boom. British and Australian accents are just top tier for you. Fair. Australian accents are very nice. Most humble greetings to you, fairest maiden. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am given to understand that you are an acquaintance of Shigure here. I've given the hapless fool a handout or two, and now he shows up on my doorstep in the company of Aegean inspectors. I can only assume this means he's yet to find honest work. You can be passive-aggressive. Oh no! I don't know how I feel about that. So can I ask you to say bottle of water? Well, I have said it now. Bottle of water. There you go. Or it depends how casual you want me to go, because I can go bottle of water. Or I can be a bit more eloquent and say my T's and go bottle of water. Both ways. At least the joke was funny. Passive aggressiveness, man, is one of those things I never know how to handle it from people. Indeed, much to all our charging, Shigure has is not gainfully employed at present. But that regrettable circumstance is not what brings us to you. Nay, is a matter of greater import. Oh god, that's you sleeping. A grave injustice which must be averted at all costs. To that end, my lady, I would have you clothe my steadfast assistant in your finest kimono. For but a brief time only, you may be assured. It shall be returned to you post-haste. Without the tease. I said it. I did it. Loan you a kimono, just like that. I'm not sure what mischief you inspectors get up to in your line of work, but in ours, a kimono is priceless. No geiko worth her salt would simply let a stranger parade around town in hers. Thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Not for nothing at least. If you truly are in desperate need of my assistance, then you should be willing to pay for it. Say 70,000 Eorzean gil. I have a gambling problem. Love the horse birds. Lost my last gil on Quer Raspidi. 70 or 70,000. Hells, my supplejar's worth less than that. I can afford it. It's fine. Gamba. This bunny must be protected. Ah, very sweet of you. Be that as it may, there is no need to rely. Oh my god, my brain is going. Give me a second. Okay. Be it as it may, there is no need to rely upon your generosity. I am more than capable for paying for this expense. You're sitting on 1 mil gil. I have about 15 mil at the moment, which isn't that much really in the grand scheme of things, but I transferred a few million to my new character. I got my friend on to ship the money over for me. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. probably should drink some water rather than just my energy drink. Let me do that as well. That's what I mean, Arak. I know your pockets are lined. You have deep, deep pockets. I've recently spent a lot of money due to Eureka, which is a pain in the ass and expensive to boot. Ah. Do I drink my water from a bottle? No, I've got a glass. I've got a Copperberg branded glass, which is a brand of cider here in the UK. I had like a gift set where it had like a pint glass. So I fill that with water for streams. It's the biggest glass I've got. I have sipped some water. Some water has been sipped. So now I'm down to 9 million gil and 90 in the FC bank, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, I need to accumulate a bit more gil because there's that hairstyle I really want, but I think it's going for like 29 million at the moment with the flowers in the hair. But I'm a very long way off from ever getting that, so you know, I've just got to accept it. Nashu, pay the woman! Hildy! You better be saying this because Nashu looks after your wallet. Yes, it is. Okay, cool, that's fine. With what, Inspector? Your coin purse is empty. What? As of when? Yeah, the Cloud of Darkness one. I find it really cute. But obviously it's not for everyone, is it? Oh dear, this is certainly a fly in the ointment. So your plan is to disguise Nashu as a Geiko, so that she may enter into the company of Master Akabono and thereby keep watch for the wolf burglar. I hesitate to call it one of surpassing beauty, but it is our best option. I think he has an allowance. I think he does. I think Godber and Julian send him some gil every so often. Because he's not taken over the fortune yet, has he? He's just in line for it. Do not even think to say it, my good man. I would never take the money of a down on his luck youth, with no jobs or skills to speak of. That was a bit harsh. Hildy, I know you mean well, but you just insulted the man. Oh, Eureka! But of course, it is as ever so simple, a means by which we may achieve our end without spending a single coin. Thank you for gifting a sub to Nubaka. Thank you, Nubaki even. Much appreciated. Godbert and Sylvia would get along famously, oh my god. In my brief time here, I've come to understand the myriad complexities of Hingan culture. There is a custom by which one may express the fervour of his conviction by shaving every hair from his head, is there not? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Do you prefer Nu or Baki, or do you prefer the whole thing? I misread names all of the time. I'm so bad. I'm so bad at it. I'd like to point out that dressing Nashu in a kimono would be a curious idea given that Makote aren't native, but that also could provide incentive to wanting a Makote Geiko, because it'd be a rare thing, right? So it could be like rare, sought after, that sort of thing, right? Well, yes, I suppose you have the right of it, but are you willing to go to such lengths to secure a kimono? It's up to me, okie dokies. We'll see what comes out of my mouth next time. I'll do the honours. Oh! Where'd you get the outfit from? How have you changed outfit all of a sudden? Why are you a hairstylist now? Are you shaving his head? Whose head are you shaving? Don't shave my head. Hildy's far too excited about this. Don't shave my head. Glamours are canon. They are. A beauty reborn. Oh. It is their outfit, it is. That's why I was like, please don't cut my hair. Now he's gone bald. Hey there, Ruby. Oh god, I nearly cried. I was so close to crying. I was so caught off guard by how serious it got. Like, I was like, what's going on? Why is it getting so serious? I very nearly cried. My hair! My beautiful flowing locks. What have you done to me? Yeah, I've gone back a couple times to do custom deliveries. It's nice to see the drawing there. You feel like you're one of the few who didn't. That's fair. I'm a very emotional person. I cry quite easily, so it's no surprise that I nearly cried. That is brilliant, utterly brilliant. I don't think I've laughed so hard in ages. Give me a second, sorry. Okay, chin up, Shigure. I dare say she did you a favour. The Seki Sugumi might be inclined to take you more seriously now. You can have your kimono with my thanks. Never mind the gil. The entertainment you've given me is payment enough. My lady, you are a saint. Who made me cry? You'll need names. Oh, it was the end of the last Hildibrand adventures. It got very serious all of a sudden, and it was quite emotional. Are you ready, Nashu? I'm also the sort who cries at dog videos and stuff, though. Like I say, I am a bit of a crybaby. You guys have made me cry before. Good cry, like touched cry, but you guys have made me cry before as well. My son! The son's fine, he's okay, he's with us. Oh, I should bring him out. Ooh, I've got the minion, haven't I? Always, Inspector. Wait here, everyone. I'm sure it won't take long to put one of these things on, right? Oh, thank you for the gifted. You're being far too generous today if this is the same person over and over, I swear. Thank you very much. Verily, there is no greater truth than that if we trust in ourselves and the gods, fate shall conspire to see us succeed. This poor man. This man. I think Hildy would appreciate the piggy costume. I think he would. I think he would. Oh god, Haunchify, I cried my eyes out. I did. I so cried. I bet it's because I kidnapped Tofu to the top of the tower. Yeah, I got kidnapped. Is this the will of the Kami? Moen Breeder, absolutely. The parents in Endwalker. Oh my god, that was so emotional. The parents, I know. Oh my god. This game tugs at your heartstrings. It really does. I believe I hear them coming. Ta-da! You ugly cried, honestly. My dear Nashu, you look incredible. You're still working through the end of Shadowbringers. Oh, you've got so much to look forward to, Ark. Have you found Shadowbringers? How have you found it? I wish I could experience Shadowbringers for the first time again. Oh my god, I wish. Wow, actually, yes, you do. She looks every bit a Geiko. I cannot fathom that doorman turning her away. Come, my friends, let us put Nashu's disguise to the proof. You called the fact that Wolfrey was a light warding. Yeah, it started becoming kind of like obvious at certain points, didn't it? But at first, I didn't wig onto it straight away. Oh no, Shadowbringers, man. I wish. I'm looking forward to getting to it on my new character again. But I would love to experience it for the first time again. I really would. You've got so much to look forward to in Endwalker. There's one thing that many people didn't notice about Wolfrey. Oh, what is it? Bald guy kind of looks like you. Honestly, what stole Shadowbringers for me is the two main villains. Both of them had such a fitting finale. Yeah! He has a face on his titty? Does he? I do not recall a face on his titty. I wish I could vibe more with Dawntrow, but the technological aspect just makes me... Yeah, I don't know. I think Dawntrow received a lot of flack. Much more harshly than it should have. But at the same time, it does feel a little lacking. But after Endwalker, with them starting a whole new arc, there was, you know what I mean? It was going to seem like less. There was only so much you can do, really. But I do think so far in the post-game patches, it seems to be picking up. Which is nice. I've not done 7.3 yet. I need to do 7.3. It literally gets focused on in a cutscene where he leaves Yulmore. I'm looking this up. Give me a second. I'm doing a Google. For free. That is indeed a face on his titty. I've never noticed the titty face. Huh. I never noticed it. There is definitely a face titty. Interesting. Interesting. Shows how much I was paying attention, huh? It deserves the flack it gets. It was simultaneously way too long and yet weirdly rushed. Yeah, I will say, the pacing wasn't good. The pacing was bad. I don't know how to fix it, but the pacing wasn't right. I do think it deserves a level of flack and it deserves a level of criticism. But some people were, I think, unnecessarily harsh. Not to mean I think it deserves praise beyond all measures, but I think it's kind of like going back to it in hindsight kind of thing, if that makes sense. I still, like I said, it's still not even in my top 3 or anything like that, but it's kind of like weighing it up, I guess. You don't like the futuristic technological stuff. That's fair. That's fair enough. That's valid. I did go look at the titties. I did. Latest expansion got really good. I think if you're into the technological stuff, which obviously not everyone is, it definitely gets better in the post-game. I need to do the new patch, which I will. I will do the new patch. But yeah, it's not going to be for everyone, is it? But yeah, the pacing was so weird. Hey there, Monster. Welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope you had a lovely, lovely stream. I hope you enjoyed, is it Wu Chang? I've never heard of it. I hope you enjoyed it though. And of course, welcome on in, raiders. I guess, quick introduction. I'm TofuuRabbit, Tofu for short. Just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends. If that sounds like your sort of thing, your sort of vibe, I'd love to get to know you. We are currently doing the Hildibrand adventures on Final Fantasy XIV. We're up to Stormblood on them. So no MSQ spoilers, but if you haven't done the Hildibrand adventures yet, just be warned, you might be spoiled on them a little bit if you do stick around. But yeah, we're just talking about Dawn Trail a little bit as well. So if you have opinions on Dawn Trail, I'd love to hear them. Yeah, that's it from me. But obviously, Monster, if you need to raid and run, get something to eat, something to drink, if you need to get some rest, whatever you need to do, be sure to take care. And same goes for your wonderful community. If you guys need to leave for any reason, look after yourselves, and I hope I can see you in the near future. And yeah, that's the spiel. That's the spiel. And thank you for another gifted sub. Oh my goodness, thank you for giving Elaine a sub. You're gonna make me cry, I swear. Are you trying to make me cry? Because it's gonna happen. But no, hello Bizarro and Elaine, welcome on in. Where are we? My chat wouldn't shut up about Final Fantasy XIV, so you can deal with them. Happily so. Have you played Final Fantasy XIV? I do recommend if you haven't. And thank you for another gifted sub for Bizarro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know what I would fix. Tone down you know who, and instead of giving her power overwhelming out of nowhere, make her work for it, relegate Sphene to post-patch questlines, and make the entire MSQ the right of succession, which would greatly flesh out Kawana, Zoraljar, who was absolutely swindled. I'll agree with that. Zoraljar was swindled. I agree. Give some more character and development to she who never shuts up, and maybe give Kral something to do. I definitely agree that there was a lack of development, but at the same time it really dragged, which is so weird. Like, I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Bizarro and Elaine, and thank you for yet another gifted sub. Oh my god. I do not deserve your generosity. I really do not. A little previously, I'll very recommend it. My life has been absorbed by this game. It really has been. It's so good. There is a very valid reason for Zoraljar getting shafted. Daisuke Ono. I do think he was kind of shafted. He should have got more stuff. There was so much potential. Yusalani Station happening at the end of 7.0 would have been an amazing cliffhanger. Not wrong, not wrong. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. It's difficult. I do think it's flawed. It's definitely flawed. From the past 2 minutes, I do judge you to be full of generosity. Why you guys? I swear. The past few days, I'm convinced people have just been like trying to make me like happy cry, and people have just been so nice to me lately. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh my god, thank you so much. My glasses are steaming up. Oh jeez. My glasses are steaming. We have to listen to the bings. I ain't stopping them. I ain't stopping the bings. They're gonna continue. My glasses are steaming. Ah! I can't see! I can't see! I'm cute. Oh no. Oh god, my face must be so red. My face must be so red right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. The problem is that in the Dawn Trial, your character has no agency. Your character through most of the pack was just you to push forward the story. Kind of, right? It did feel that way. I see where you're coming from. It was a lot of go to this place, talk to Wootlamak, watch a cutscene kind of thing. But there were some really good moments that like could have opened up to a lot of stuff. I'm just fanning my face. I'm sorry. I've got to de-steam my glasses. Like with the whole spoilers, heads up spoilers for Dawn Trail. With the whole Koana saving Wootlamak when Wootlamak got kidnapped. There was so much like character development potential there, which I felt got really stunted. Right? So that's like an example. And then the whole thing with the dead babies. And I'm only going to keep it that vague because spoilers, but dead babies. There was so much there that could have been expanded upon. And I feel like that was kind of like stunted on as well. I don't know. I wish they'd given us the choice. Oh, that could have been interesting. Having the choice between them. That would have been really interesting. A lot of replayability with that as well. Probably difficult to do as well though. You're not going to remember this conversation by the time you get there. Very true. I'm trying not to be too descriptive as well. You're going to lurk. No worries at all. I will get back to Hildibrand, so I've got to think about dinner soon. But yeah. Thank you for coming on by, Elaine. I do hope I can see you in the future. I think that after clearing the MSQ 8-ish times on my way to many alts, I figured out what's wrong with Dawn Trial's pacing, and it's mostly that we're doing the same. Yeah, we're definitely doing the same thing over and over. I agree wholeheartedly. Every single zone works as follows: meet Wootlamak, talk to new people, talk to Wootlamak, learn about new people whom Wootlamak should realistically already know a lot about, do the trial. No, I agree. I agree. It's very repetitive. It's very much just doing the same thing multiple times. Absolutely. And no worries, Goose. Look after yourself. Take care. Thank you for popping by. You haven't played since Stormblood. You got burnt out. Oh, Bizarro. You need to get back in solely for Shadowbringers. I mean, Endwalker as well, but Shadowbringers. Like, Stormblood, I feel like a lot of people felt was a little bit of a drag. It wasn't bad, but I think because it was in between Heaven's Ward and then and then Shadowbringers happens after, it kind of like doesn't quite match up to those two expansions, even though it's good in its own way. But you need to get back into it. You really do. I also dislike that Wootlamak at the end of 6.55 was described as a woman who loved her people. Yeah, that's true. I've never thought about that. That's very true. There's some inconsistencies, isn't there? Definitely some inconsistencies. I need to get back to this. I think Stormblood Hildibrand is going to end up being 2 streams, because after this we still have 2 more patches, and I can go for a bit longer, but I can't go for crazy longer. So, unless I really stop getting distracted and commit, it might have to be a 2 stream situation. So I will get back to this for now, though. Obviously, I'm always checking chat anyway, but let me get back to this. Say what you will about the rest of us, but you would have to be blind to disparage my stalwart art. Oh, the way they cut that off makes it sound like he's saying ass, but I think he means assistant. That is the lovely Geiko Nashu. You're cute. No, you can talk about it. You're welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Oh, Bizarro, you definitely should. Honestly, you will not regret it. I understand needing a break, because I did the same partway through Heaven's Ward, and then when I came back, I just blitzed the entire thing. I did a lot of it on stream as well, which was a lot of fun, but I'm so glad I went back to it, like wholeheartedly. A Geiko, eh? Alright, let's have a look at you. That's kind of creepy looking. Oh ho ho, and where has this lovely lass been hiding? Master Akabono, sure to take a shine to you. You enjoyed fishing too much. Why fishing? I took a 4-month break back in 2.35. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you've got to take a break. Alright, the girl may enter, but no one else. I think there's so much to do in this game. Sometimes you do just need to take a break because you will get burnt out. Even just the MSQ, there's so much to do. But then there's all the side stuff, you know what I mean? Huzzah, it worked. And it depends how deep you want to get into things as well. There's always so much to do in this game. Wish me luck. You just lost hours and hours relaxing and fishing. Interesting. See, I don't get along with the crafting and gathering. I'm still leveling up the last of my crafters, but I can't wait to be done with it. I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan. Though, is it wise to let her go alone? Ideally, at least Adora or myself should have accompanied her, no? I just kind of dislike how Whitlamak was supposedly this well-known royal of the kingdom before you got to the kingdom. Then you get there and they gave her the Naruto treatment. That, like, she is even known but ignored. Yeah, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Did you press enter too early, Jasper? I think the funniest thing is that I'm now level 93 and not even done with Shadowbringers. You know what? It happens. It happens. Nothing wrong with it. You could always start leveling up another class. Oh, Sugar Ray, I did tell you it was a plant of surpassing beauty, did I not? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Yeah, she's not going to know any of the dances. I mean, I have barred at 50, but that's for obvious reasons. Well, so you can play the instruments. I'm also in 14 now, but just chilling in the summer event. Ah, have you done the jumping puzzle? The sword without peer, the Soboro Tsukihiro, the Geiko without peer. Shirumi. What fortune that I may enjoy the company of the finest treasures the world has to offer. Their very presence makes the wine taste that much sweeter. I could not agree more, my lord. Alas, well, my throat just croaked. Whereas you may lay hands upon your magnificent blade at whim, in vain I struggle to navigate the endless labyrinth that is a woman's fickle heart. Yeah, what do you mean tried? Have you not managed it yet? You can do it, I believe. It just takes some trial and error. That which I desire I take, as will you when my little project is complete. I have taken a break in Heaven's Ward too after the first Alexander wing came out. There was a long lull in content and I had been invited to play World of Warcraft again. But then Stormblood happened, and Stormblood was just bad, plainly. Very little to do of any interest. I didn't have the company back then that I do now, which keeps you coming back. That's fair, that's fair. You tried the jumping thing, the tower sucks. I feel the tower this year is a lot easier than last year's tower. Chirumi, come and have a drink with us. Come. If my lords insist, I should be glad to partake. Yeah, you had to deal with my dreadful healing. That's how we met. Sippy. We didn't die just about. Such a beautiful girl you are, and so skilled a dancer as well. You deserve only the best, and the very best you shall have, if you but give yourself body and soul to me. I fear my lord's rather admirable perseverance encroaches upon the obsessive. As I am sure I have told you 1,000 times before, I should be glad to entertain one and all with the traditional arts. Stubborn as ever, I see. No matter, in due time you will be mine, one way or another. I was on Gunbreaker, not Warrior, so the healing was necessary. Yeah, that's true. When you're Warrior, there's no need for it. Oh, you can totally do it, Shredder. I did it last stream. It took me about an hour. Yeah, about an hour. I totally didn't look around to see any Final Fantasy XIVs on your data center. I'm begging your pardon, my lords. Ooh. Oh, this is a welcome surprise. My lord, did you call for another Geiko? Never mind. Come here, my dear. Have a seat. Oh! Very dainty. Salutations and greetings, my good sirs. Oh, here he is. I thought he would dress up. There he is, our pretty, pretty man. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. What? What's the meaning of this? I explicitly said I would be receiving no takemochi today. Far be it from me to judge a man for his pleasures, my lord, but I fear this is the bridge too far for me. Oh my god. He's falling in love. Such beauty, such grace. I've gotten halfway up the tower today in roughly 20 minutes while waiting for a red key to pop. Yeah, you can totally do it. Yeah, she is gorging. She's going for it. I was really close to fall asleep right now. Oh no. You must need the rest, right? Be as it may. Now is not the time. The day after tomorrow, perhaps, after I've had time to recover, but not today. Will my lord not reconsider? Pray allow me one dance to convince you. Oh, oh. Yeah, let's go. Enough. Yojimbo, remove this fetching yet belligerent takemochi from my sight. Get it, Hildy, let's go. Oh, I wish we got this dance. Absolutely. Hey there, Flurries, how are you doing? Lay hands upon a fair maiden? I will do no such thing. Are you defying your master's orders? The master has already paid you an inconceivable sum of money for your services. A contemptible master who consorts with lecherous dogs. I agreed to serve only as a sword's protector, not as an executor of your whims. Oh, someone ate your leftover pizza. That sucks. Oh, that's a... Is that the wolf? Is that the wolf? There he is, the wolf burglar. He's just there. What I want from the End of Dawn Trout Hildy quests is for a stuck in the ground emote. Yeah! Impossible. At last, the villain reveals himself. We have you now, most wolfish of burglars. Oh, he's off. Oh, she's off. Yeah! Yes, it was I all along. Hildibrand, master of disguise, inspector of 1,000 faces, defender of justice. Ting ting! Ting ting! I feel so conflicted. I love how this is shown as some sort of bigger real, but he is just a generic Lupin model, very true. So, you're not a takemochi. Pity that. Bugger me if it isn't the talking statue. Fancy meeting you here. Come to watch me steal the Sapporo Sukihiro? It's so silly, the Hildebrands, right? Oh god, another bomb. Well, you know how this goes. Oh, it's a smoke bomb, isn't it? Don't let him get away. Halt, fiend! No! Oh god. Chaos. Bit of sushi. Not the sake. Oh god, oh god. Oh, Hildy. How has that even happened? Table flip. Oh yeah. And the wolf is off. What happened? There you are, my dear. You are unharmed? I'd be heartbroken if there were a single scratch upon my concubine-to-be. Oh, she is over it. She is... Oh, God. Undie shot. She is so over it. My lord would do well to take greater care where he places his hands, should he wish to keep them. Well deserved, I agree. Ah, little sushi. And confound it, how does he manage to escape every time? But rejoice, my friends, for he has failed in his thievery once more. The Saburo Sukihiro remains safe and sound. You bald imbecile! Look at what you're holding. Does that even look remotely like Saburo Sukihiro to you? Does it? Does it? For the record, I'm not actually bald. Begone from my sight, and do not return until you have found my sword. Dun 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 dun. Kai wants me to tell you every time Hildibrand poses, so does she. That's so cute. I do as well, to be honest. I do as well. After we went to all that trouble, he still managed to steal the Saburo Sukihiro. I sacrificed my flowing locks for nothing. Is this one of you guys? Is this one of you guys? Though I care increasingly less for Akebono, he is nevertheless a man to be reckoned with. What meagre reputation I will have, oh god, what meagre reputation I have will be forfeit if we fail to bring the wolf burglar to justice. What? No! Oh, is it not? Okay. But we need not pursue him alone. Yojimbo has volunteered his services. Together we may yet redeem ourselves. I think I may know where the thief is headed to. Okay. So this is the blade mislaid. So this will take us to the end of patch, where are we? Patch 4.35, and then we have 2 whole patches worth after this. So I wonder if it will be best to save it for another stream. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure because I am getting quite hungry. But we'll finish this quest regardless. I believe the wolf burglar has fled to Yangtze. Consider the dagger I took from him in the chaos. Though old and worn, it has been well cared for over the years. It is more than just a tool to him, I think, and is clearly of Doman design. What an amazing coincidence! The self-same details have also caught mine eye. I dare say you have the markings of an inspector, Shigure. I'd say at least try one more patch. There's a duty unlock in the process of this quest line. So on the wiki, it looks like so I'd have to do 4.45 and then the first quest in 4.56 to open the duty. Lee, stop talking about meat swords. I shall endeavour to take that as a compliment. To Yangtze. How long do you think it would take though? Because I don't mind doing like another bit of time, but I don't want to do like an extra hour and a half, for example, because that would be a bit late for me. I guess if I actually properly concentrate and stop talking about peeing and meat swords, we might get things done a bit faster. If I stop getting distracted for half an hour at a time. Right, mount. No, but it also took up like 45 minutes of time. It took up a lot of time. And then we started talking about Dawn Trail. Lurk all you need to, Echo. Lurk away. You do distract me a lot, which I don't mind. I love the conversation. But you do distract me. There's going to be peeing in Dawn Trail. It's a long journey. They're going to have to pee at some point. Where are we? Aha! Arak. And my word, have you ever seen anything so full of splendour? But forgive me, we must not lose sight of the matter at hand. How shall we pursue our quarry? That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer. An NPC down there, I think it was. We can check them out. That is a very good question, to which I currently have no answer. I do. Woof woof. What a nice little doggy. He's still got his makeup on. Daigoro is more than a mere travelling companion. His sense of smell is unparalleled. Give over the burglar's dagger and he may track his scent. Is a new NPC. Ah. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, you said you don't like the cat, right? Brilliant idea, Jim. Yes, indeed. Here, take it. The fox lady shows up in random fates, whether she is or currently off. Ah, I see. Woof, woof, woof. So it was related to a fate. That's fair. I can see why you feel that way. I just like the cat. But I'm a very easy person to please. He has the scent already with me, Nashu. Perhaps fate is conspiring to see us succeed after all. Okay. So we need to go this way. I mean, if they up the resolution on everything, then maybe it'd feel right. No, I understand what you're saying. It's a different kind of style to everything else. But I'm a very easy person to tempt. You provide a cute cat. I want the cute cat. I'm a simple person. Hello. What ails little Daigoro? Why will he go no further? How is it you remember his ahem? 'Tis like there are Namazu about. Their stink befuddles his senses. What about a bun mount? Oh, I'd love a rabbit mount. Is there a rabbit mount? I don't know if there is. Yeah, Stormblood's big group fate. In A Realm Reborn, it was Behemoth and Odin and... I see. And here I called you too straight, but now you're cats, Ruby. Though unfortunate, we know the wolf burglar came this way. Perhaps if we search, we can find some other clues of his whereabouts. Leave it to me, Shigure. If there are clues to be found in these ruins, my keen inspector senses shall lead me to them. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait for me. Gad, there they go again, charging off before we could have the chance to discuss our plan of action. Must they always be so reckless? Nothing for it but to follow suit, I suppose. Why don't you search the area to the northwest, Adora? Right, I'm going this way. Oh, I can't go through that door. Over I go. Over I go. Right, in here? Yes! Oh no, they're pungent! Oh! It has a change if not on cooldown to spawn Fox Lady, even takes 24 hours? What's the mount? Hello, welcome on in, Greg. It's from the Mog Station. It's one you gotta pay real money for. I can double check the name for you in just a second. Hick! Alive I am, hale and healthy, yes, yes. Nursing a rather vicious hangover from surfeit of tea, but otherwise none the worse for wear. Yeah, one of those, unfortunately. 1,000 thanks to you for waking me before I was set upon by ravenous beasts and thieving bandits. Unless, you wouldn't happen to be a thieving bandit, would you? That depends. Have you got a certain priceless sword on you? No, but I'm hunting a thieving bandit, a lupin. Let's go for that. A lupin? Now that you mention it, I have some vague recollection of a traveller with an unusual sword across his back. I was deep in my teacups at the time, but I know what I saw. Huh? A drunken Namazu? What is his part in all of this? He saw the wolf burglar. What luck? Which way did he go? It's all a bit of a blur, so I doubt my memory will be of any use. My baubles, on the other hand, should do the trick. Oh? 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 My adorable little friend, you need not strain yourself on our account. We too have ways of finding the fiend. Yes, yes, my keen Namazu sense is telling me that the wolf burglar, oh look at these saucy poses, went that way. Yes, that way. Oh, Hildibrand. Who are we going to trust? He's so over it. Which way? He's so over it. Oh god. We may as well split up again. I would help you, but hang over. Yes, yes. Bye-bye, friends. Have fun hunting the wolf burglar. Obviously the strange fish. Yeah, maybe we should trust the fish. I don't know if we should trust the fish. To be fair, if I was to trust Namazu or Hildibrand, I'd go in whichever way neither of them pointed. Fair. Absolutely fair. Oh, the mount is called His Royal Headness on Parade. There you go. It really suits my aesthetic. I really like cute but creepy. I always have done. So I knew I had to get it when I saw it. It suits my tastes perfectly. Where are we going? My tummy keeps on rumbling. It's clearly time for dinner. There are no rabbits. They've missed out on something there. They need to make a rabbit mount. They need to make a rabbit mount. Oh. Plot relevant gloves. Where is that mount from? It's from the mug station. Among the irrelevant pot shards, you spy a somewhat conspicuous pair of gloves. As they belong to the wolf burglar, perhaps this may prove useful. What are you doing up there? Where are you? Where are you? I can see your shadow. There you are. Right, where am I going? Like the Cheshire Cat from Bayonetta 3? I've never played Bayonetta. I want to though, I want to. Yeah, of course it's from the mug station. Yep. But they unfortunately have a tight grip on my debit card at this point, so I wasn't able to resist it, unfortunately. Found something, have you? I do not recall him wearing gloves, but for lack of other possible leads, I say let Diagoro follow the fresh scent. I would shamelessly pay for a bun version of the Fat Cat mount. Oh, I would as well. I would. Now that Namazu is gone, he should have no difficulty in finding the owner. Okay. Woof woof. Give these a big old sniff. Sniff sniff. Woof woof woof. Okay. Follow that pupper. Oh, what news, Jim? We came as soon as we heard the barking. Now that the Namazu has departed, Diagoro is capable of pursuing our quarry once more. Your stalwart comrade found gloves that may have belonged to him, so we were about to see where they led us. Woof woof. Off he goes. Dog. He's got the scent. Quickly, Adora, we must not lose sight of Diagoro. Is it Diagoro? Diagoro. Sniff it out. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Woof, woof, woof. Take a sip of my water while the cutscene's playing out. We found him. There he is. We mustn't let him escape this time. Hold, Ronin. You know how quick he can be. Let us leave this pursuit to one he cannot outrun. Go, doggo! Go, Daigoro. Seize the lupin. Gosh, he's a fast doggy. Aye, there are none faster. Come, we must secure the sword and the thief. Pet channel and Discord is now flooded. I'm always happy to see more pets over on the Discord server. Uh-oh. Is that a bit of gold? Oh no, the dog's gonna go after it. Off he goes, yep. gosh, he really... Oh, it's Kaban, it's money. Ah, gosh, he really likes Kaban, doesn't he? Well, we all have our weaknesses, I suppose. Still, there is no denying that he is a very, very good dog. How could he possibly have, the nerve? You lot really should have thought this through, or have you already forgotten that I've got friends in high places? Montaro, to me! Awoo! Awoo! Here comes the burb. Bird. Oh! What stopped him? Why isn't... Ah! Oh my god. Love beam! Mwah! Mwah mwah! Moe beam! Oh! So stupid! The poor bird! Love beam! By the Cammy, what have you done to my bird? Straight up drop dead, yep. Got you! Did that work? I've heard about pulling birds before, but Hildy's pushing it. Oh my god. Rejoice, Shigure, for I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire, have reclaimed the Saburo Sukihiro. Yes, it would seem we have, though before we declare it with certainty, I would like verify the authenticity of the blade. But of course. Hawk too, because it's a hawk. I see what you did there. Aye, this is no fake. It is indeed a work of art, a masterpiece that could only be the treasured Saburo Sukihiro. I just remembered I have urgent business in Kagane, which as well as it shall afford me the opportunity to return the Saburo Sukihiro to its rightful owner. Pray allow me to do so. Are you going to steal it now? You have my word I shall surrender it to no one. I think they're going to steal it. Hildy is just a Dungeons and Dragons bard. Meet new monsters. I want to seduce the monster. True. How lucky we are to have a friend like Jim, steadfast, loyal, honourable, a Mandeville man from another mother. Nashu doesn't seem too sure. Let's quit this place and return to Kagane with the wolf burglar. I'm sure the Seki Sagumi have a cell of his name on it. So, we're only just over my normal stream time. How long, for those who have done the Hildibrand quests, how long do you think the next 2 patches would take? With me reading it out loud, so it will take a bit longer with me doing that. How long do you think it will take? Gotta finish this one first, to be fair. Right, we're going back to Kagane. It'll be a while. Okay, cool. We'll have to continue another full stream. Brill. That's fine then, we'll just do another stream on it. I'm glad this one's longer. The Heavensward one felt a bit short, so I'm kind of glad this one's a bit longer. But that is no problem at all, and it just means if it ends up taking a bit less than a full stream, that we'll just do some around Reborn stuff afterwards. It's not the end of the world. It's up to you guys though, whether you want to wait till next Sunday to continue this, or if you'd rather have the next stream continue this, because I'm happy for either. So let me know what you prefer. Hello again. Because obviously Sundays has kind of become the Hildibrand day, but if you want to see it sooner, I'm more than happy to. We've got to finish this quest first though. We'll finish this patch. No worries, Jasper. I hope I can see you in the future. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And what business have you with the Sekisugumi? I am on Goblin, yeah. My main character's on Goblin. My alt is on Golem. The wolf burglar, the Lupin who has made a mock of me and my brothers. I I, Shigure, and my comrades have successfully captured the notorious wolf burglar of Kagane and brought him here that we might surrender him unto the custody of the Sekisagumi. Oh, the Lala was in the back! I just saw him, he was waving in the back. I'm full glad are we to accept this unexpected bounty. The fiend has been a source of unending consternation for us. My thanks to you all. Pray bring him inside, honoured friends. He's kept that face of makeup on this entire time. Dun, dun. What are the other two patches going to be then if he's already been captured, unless he escapes? I'm such a nerd, but I love seeing someone who nerds the lives of yours. Oh, it's nice when you find someone who shares common interests, isn't it? Bloody fools, the lot of you, blind to the true villain in your midst. That's what I mean. Is the other guy going to steal the sword? It is true then, the wolf burglar has been detained. Well done. Who must we thank for this auspicious turn of events? I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, did bring the wolf burglar to heel, with my customary style and aplomb. Ah, look, it's in shock over here. Let the guy have some credit. Oh, very good, very good. And the Sapporo Sukihiro, where is it? Has Jim stolen it? Now she's asleep again. You mean you don't have it? I thought Yojimbo had returned it to you. Yojimbo? That disrespectful disgrace of a samurai? Nay, I haven't seen hide nor hair of him. I can only presume that Jim is currently enjoying a plate of dango at the Yuminiko tea house before paying Master Akabono a visit. I think he nicked it. That was my first thought. I thought he was going to nick it, and I think he has done. Or perhaps he absconded with the Sapporo Sukihiro. This is all a joke to you people, isn't it? Don't start laughing. Uh-oh. Oh God. Of all the stupid, inexplicable, utterly unjustifiable, for what reason could you have possibly even for a moment considered it wise to let a single man, and not just any man either, a man I just expelled from my service? Mark me, Ronin, if you fail to deliver that sword, I shall make it the focus of my remaining years that your dreams go unfulfilled. Ooh, spicy. He did. He was an idiot who did that. Very true. Like, my guy. It's true, though. We did try to warn him. Huh. We certainly can't have that. Which reminds me, Shigure, you once told me that it was your dream to serve alongside us. Is that still the case? Yes, sir, it is. Good, because in light of your recent accomplishment, I would like nothing more than to induct you into the Sekisagumi. What say you? Don't think about it too hard, true. Yeah! Don't turn it down! It would be an honour, sir. Good, good, good. Glad to hear it. There are, of course, some few procedures and discussions with my superiors that must come first, but we may attend to them now, if your comrades don't mind waiting. Not at all. We'll all await your triumphant return, Shigure. Woo! Let's go! Yeah! My friends, it is finished. Oh, he's got the uniform now! Yeah! He still doesn't have hair. A Shigure reborn. Well, I would not dare put it in such grandiose terms, but indeed, I feel as if I'm a changed man. And it is you three who have changed me for the better. 1,000 thanks to you, Adora, Inspector Hildibrand, Nashu. Though I have only just become a Sekisugumi, and I have already been given my first assignment. I am to pursue the renegade Yojimbo and recover the Saburo Sukihiro. Alas, as a new recruit, I have been afforded no additional men or resources to accomplish this task. If I am to succeed, I will need all the help I can get. Say no more, Shigure. I should be glad to give it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby re-swear to help you scour all creation, from the deepest pits of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for Jim and the Saburo Sukihiro. And so our hunt begins again. Oh, he's off. Bye! Wait for me, Inspector, wait for me! You're deciding to put up with this. You didn't have to ask. You didn't have to ask. Okay. So we'll finish off this quest. Part of me still struggles to believe it, Adora. The wolf burglar captured and myself become a Sekisugumi. Again, I cannot thank you enough for all you've done for me. What an odd, circuitous path that has led us to this point. To be honest, the most vexing complication was the loss of my hair, though Neshu assures me she is already in the process of procuring a potent tonic to remedy that. And once more, we should find ourselves waiting for fate to spur our story forward. Until we have a lead on the Saburo Sukihiro, we can but enjoy our respite. Okay! So, this is definitely looking like a good place to wrap up, because I do need to get some food. I am a hungry rabbit. But, like I say, we might continue it next stream, we might save it for Sunday instead, but we will continue very, very soon. But Hildibrand will return in the black heart beneath. Food is good, I agree. And Shigure's gonna have a shiny dome. The poor guy. I don't know why they cut off his hair. Oh, we get another dance! Yes! Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah! Oh, I'm a rabbit now. Okie dokies. Anything else? Any other little teasers? No. Okay, cool. I can't wait to get this emo, I swear. I can't wait. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop on over to the other screen. Give me just a second. And then we need to find someone to say hello to, don't we? So let me have a little look-see at who's about. There's a few people around. I can also check the Final Fantasy tag. Let's have a little look-see. Have a little look-see. That's 7.3, so that's spoilers. We don't want that. We don't want spoilers. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for joining me, as always. I'm just casting a quick eye over... what did you skip? We just finished the current chapter of the Hildebrands, but we're going to continue Stormblood on another stream, so it looks like it's going to be a slightly longer one. So I'm just casting an eye over the tag to see who we should raid into, because I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. But there's our raid message as always. Thank you for that, Jack. So be sure to copy and paste the raid message, and then... You know what? We haven't raided this person in a while. We could raid them. They're not doing Final Fantasy though. But... Oh, did someone ping me a tell or something? Oh, friend. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let me quickly do that. Ruby, what's up? You have an idea? What's up? What's up, Ruby? Oh, I've done that before. Should I do it again? I can do it again. What, do I feel brave today? Why not? I mean, it's down to how brave I feel. Be brave. Go on now. Be brave. I'll be brave. We did raid Raph Games the other day. On Friday, we raided Raph, and I felt quite proud of myself for that. Let me just wait for the ads. I think he's looking at the documentary again. Ooh, I've been interested on his perspective on the documentary, to be honest. So that's quite interesting about 1.0. So we'll do that. We'll raid into that. Obviously, before I start the raid, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your company, of course, the new follows, the raids, and the generous anonymous gifter who nearly made me cry. Thank you for all the gifted subs. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for being your amazing selves. Old and new faces alike, I do hope I can see you in the next stream. It will most likely be Thursday or Friday at 7 PM BST. That tends to be how we go about it. It's the current Alphano voice actor. He does streams. I think he's playing through Final Fantasy XIV, but he's also currently reacting to a documentary about 1.0. But yeah, new and old faces alike, I do hope I can see you then. If you follow on Twitter, or if you join the Discord, or of course if you follow here, you'll get notifications when I go live, because a ping automatically goes out on the Discord and things like that. So I do hope I can see you then. If not next stream, then I'll be back on Sunday around the same time as today as well. So hopefully that might work better for you. But yeah, let's get this raid underway, because I need some dinner. It is about 5:30 for me and I am hungry, hungry, hungry. So be sure to copy and paste that raid message. Let's show them lots and lots of love. And yeah, toodaloo, night night, farewell. The last thing I've got to say, as always, is I hope you have a wonderful start to your week, whether you're working, resting, studying, or anything else in between. And of course, as always, make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. But yeah, I will see you later. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.